Alright, don't have to wait too long for this one, given how I'm doing this. Alright, looks like we're already good to go. That was quick. Maybe I should just do more impromptu streams like this. Either way, greetings everyone, I am Dr. J, and I made no announcements here or anywhere that I'm doing this, but you know what? I have a couple hours to kill. I want to get further in Fire Emblem, so we're gonna get into it. So, last time we jumped into this, we managed to rebuff Almyra on a second attack against Alliance territory. And now, after 4 months, Claude has decided, you know what, this whole Alliance Roundtable thing is making it really hard to respond to emergencies, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna reform it into a federation, and I'm gonna be a king now. So, following this, the war between the Empire and the Kingdom is stalled, and now Edelgard has come to us saying, hey, you know, the Church has done all these really shady all these shady things. We've got no problem with the faith itself, but you know, this really shouldn't be a thing. Can you help us knock them over? So, given that Claude and Edelgard have just enough in common to justify that, well, we get to go fight the Kingdom. But first, last time, apparently I missed a couple of conversations. I never imagined there would be a ceasefire between Adrestia and Lester. It just goes to show that anything is possible. I don't particularly care what happens to the Empire anymore, but it's awfully unpleasant to fight them.
Excellent.
So I welcome that sort of alliance. It's probably safe for me to take naps again without a care in the world. Nah, I'm gonna rain on your parade, buddy.
You sure?
Even if we stop fighting, there's still tons of negotiations. And since you're from the Empire, you're bound to play a large role in that.
How very sad.
Yes, that's true. I suppose I'll have to settle for just napping in the morning then. Oh boy. And then there's apparently one random one over here that showed up after I was done streaming the last time. Either that or it's changed up a little bit. I was hoping for an alliance with the Kingdom, but I guess I was barking up the wrong tree.
What do you say?
Never even crossed my mind that we'd ally with the Empire. Can we truly trust them? Well, this just proves how much Lester has changed. Okay, that must be why that changed, because there were a couple of conversations that changed after the negotiation bit, so it doesn't surprise me too much that happened. So, first up, there's 2 things we need to see to, besides those, outside of everything else, outside of those small things, and that is 1, support conversations, and 2, a paralogue. So let's start going down the line.
Ah, there you are.
Here to complain again, Lawrence?
Do I look like a man who does nothing but complain?
Yes.
Simply preposterous.
Okay, then what do you want?
I'm not sure if you noticed, but I have grown remarkably stronger as of late. I've poured all my effort, nay, my very blood, into these results.
Uh-huh.
And do you know why that is?
Because you can? Oh. I know this isn't actually it, but...
Because you want to be more popular with women?
I assure you, I have never lacked popularity with the ladies. No, it is because you threw down the gauntlet.
Press X to down on that first sentence.
I don't remember doing anything like that.
You surely could not have forgotten. Your words ring true in my ears even now. It was something like, if you don't want people running in to save you, then you just gotta get stronger than me.
That does sound like me.
And I believe I responded, the day my strength surpasses yours, my noble personage will save your commoner skin and restore the proper order to this world.
Ah, boy. Why did you have to... You know, you're voicing yourself. You don't have to throw in the extra dramatics, you know.
Did you?
Yes, I most certainly did. And now that day has finally come. I am a man of my word, after all.
Uh-huh.
If I could only just rescue you from a perilous spot in battle, I will have truly fulfilled my vow.
So that was a vow, huh?
Yes, one I whispered into the ears of the goddess herself. Yet you seem dead set on foiling my every opportunity to fulfill it.
Oh boy.
Somehow you never stumble, never falter on the battlefield. It's almost as if you're an army all on your own. And so, despite my every intention to rush in and rescue you, the opportunity never arises. Well, what do you plan to do about this?
This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard someone complaining about. This is first world problems. The closest thing that Fodlan can get to first world problems. What the hell am I watching?
Okay, see what you're doing right now? You're complaining again. but you've got it all wrong. The reason I don't run into trouble in battle isn't because I'm all-powerful or something. It's because I have reliable allies like you fighting alongside me. So, you see, you've already fulfilled your vow.
What? Well, I must say, I'm quite impressed with myself. It seems I've managed to save your life without even realizing it.
Oh dear.
Which means I, Lawrence Hellman Gloucester, have emerged victorious in our challenge.
Chess is gonna say there never was a challenge, calm down.
Challenge? What challenge? All of this was your idea. I never agreed to any of it.
Oh, you get to be so sassy, I love it.
And besides, I don't think you've actually accomplished anything yet. I mean, you don't really think you're stronger than me, do you?
Ah, throwing down another gauntlet. Very well then. How about a little sparring session, right here and now?
Bring it. But no complaining if you lose, alright?
Of course you're not gonna show that, are you? Ah, sad days. What do you two have to discuss?
Whew, I am stuffed. Looks like you can really pack it away too, pal.
Still can't compete with you, Balthus. That sure did hit the spot, though.
Got that right. Now we can charge into tomorrow's battle fully energized. Hey, let's say we make a little bet. See who can go deeper into enemy territory.
Alright, but only to compare who made it farther in the end. No other stakes. I'm not about to risk my life behind enemy lines just to win a bet. Way I see it, us mercenaries fight for two things: gaining renown and staying alive. This isn't some kind of game.
Figured you'd say something like that. You seem like the type.
And yet, you asked me anyway. Don't try to drag me down with you, Balthus.
What's wrong with a little game of chance? It's not like it's evil or something.
With where it leads you, I wonder about that.
Then what would you call it? Financially irresponsible?
Ow!
Because I don't want to end up broke either. Not like some people I know.
Say how you really feel, dude, man.
You're one tough nut, I'll give you that. But I'm not talking about money. You know what I'm getting at, right? When you're on the battlefield, the only thing you can bet is your life.
That's exactly what I take issue with.
Okay, I know this might sound a little far-fetched, but hear me out.
Oh, what now?
This ought to be good.
Chess and I are the same person, confirmed. I should learn cosplay just to get away with it.
Whatever you do, you'll do it 10 times better if you're having fun, right? That's the key to success.
I'd probably agree if our lives weren't on the line out there. Battles are different and you know it. You could be having the time of your life one minute, then one slip up and you're bleeding out on the ground.
Look, I get where you're coming from. Really. But my way's gotten me this far.
And how much further is it gonna take you?
Living on that edge between victory and death is the key to survival.
Maybe for you, but that's not how everyone else approaches it. I've known plenty of mercs who have said the same thing, but they never made it back home. In fact, you're the only one of them who's still kicking. So, I'm sorry, but I have to disagree.
You know, you and I have a lot in common. We're practically kindred spirits.
Oh, this again?
But this is the one thing we don't see eye to eye on. Strange, isn't it?
From where I'm standing, the only strange thing is the way you're thinking about this.
Well, I guess the bet's off then. Let's just put this little chat behind us and give it our all tomorrow.
Sounds good. Just don't get too reckless and wind up losing your head, okay?
Alright, that's a reasonable conversation. Alright, and then there's one with Petra. Okay, let's see how this one plays out.
Excuse me. May I ask for your ear?
Sure thing. What's on your mind?
I have the desire to be learning more about mercenaries. It is a subject of much fascination to me.
Sure, I guess. But I think you've heard most of the exciting bits by now.
Nonsense. Each word you speak is full of excitement. Please give me more illumination. For example, are you receiving payment for your work here?
Why wouldn't he?
Sure. Me and Claude have a contract. Lucrative one too, as these things go. Guess the boss thinks pretty highly of me.
Huh, it mentions Claude by name, interesting. Oh, I wonder if that'll change in the other routes.
You said money was of importance for people who sell their swords. But what if an enemy offered a bigger payment? Would you be taking it?
You'd need more than that to get a true merc to switch sides. Still, if an enemy can outbid your current employer, it means they've got a good shot at winning. And nobody who enjoys breathing wants to wind up on the losing side.
So in Fodlan, one must try to be allies with the side that has more richness?
See, that's the thing. Trust is its own currency too. I mean, let's say someone shows up with a pile of gold and asks you to switch sides. Tempting, right? But you gotta be careful. You could take them up on their offer, only to learn that the money was just bait, and the guy actually wants you dead. And to make things worse, the honest employer you just stabbed in the back now knows you're as reliable as a three-legged horse.
That's an analogy and a half.
Point is, integrity means more to a mercenary than money. Probably should have led with that, actually.
I have understanding. Trust is of importance to everyone. But that has even more truth for a seller of swords.
You got it. Oh, and trust me, folks who hire for the best jobs make sure to know everything about you before extending the offer. But there's a flip side to that coin. If you're the type of employer who likes to leave mercs in the lurch, you better believe that word will get around. Hard enough to stay alive without that nonsense.
That is a thing we all share in common. We wish to keep breathing, as you said. And what if I was offering a job? We are on the same side. Would that be betrayal? Bridget is a land of richness. We can offer much in exchange for the selling of your sword.
Sounds tempting, but I can't. I've got to see my current contract through first. Also, didn't we just get done discussing how terrible it is to abandon a job before it's done?
I knew you would be declining. You are the model of a mercenary.
That was a bit of an obvious trap, though. Ah, well. Never mind my skepticism. Let's see what all is there. Ah, Holst. Excellent. This ought to be a fun conversation.
Yeah. Ha! Yeah.
For a second, I thought it was just going to be Sedith and Flane all over again. Apparently not. Maybe it still will be.
Is that you back there, Hilda?
Ah! Yeesh, Holst, you scared me. How did you even know I was here?
I strive to keep my mind sharp and clear at all times. How then could I not recognize the presence of my own dear sister? It's a feat anyone can accomplish with good, honest training. You should try it sometime.
Honest training isn't really my forte.
We noticed.
Same goes for our regular drills. If no one's making me do it, not a chance I'll even bother.
We noticed.
Ha! That's because you have the makings of a first-class prodigy. Even without putting in any hard work, your talent shines bright.
Actually, given what Ferdinand mentioned in Three Houses timeline, actually that's probably pretty apt given what we do know about you.
But now that we're both here, why not train with me? It'll be just like old times.
You mean like how you used to carry me on your back while you were doing push-ups? No thanks. That was fun when I was little, but it'd be incredibly embarrassing now.
That's a shame.
By the way, Holst, how long are you planning on sticking around with us?
Yes.
As long as I can. I'm not much use if I'm away from our king during a time of war. And though he surrendered his title, Father is still in fine health, so I have nothing to worry about by leaving our territory in his hands.
Uh-huh. So the fact that your little sister is here has nothing to do with you being here?
Oh, that's the interrogation angle.
Not pleased with my answer, eh? I thought you hate it when I admit to being overprotective. But yes, of course you're the biggest reason why I'm here. I can keep you safe so long as you're close. Additionally, I must be on hand to punish any scoundrels who attempt to woo you.
Of course that's the angle you take. Oh man, I am not helping that with how sassy I'm making Shez.
Yeah, I don't love that part. It's not just scoundrels who are terrified to approach me now. Still, he's thinking about my well-being, so I guess that feels pretty good.
But there's actually another reason why I'm here.
Oh yeah?
The opportunity to cross swords with the mightiest warriors of the kingdom and the Knights of Seros doesn't often present itself. True valor is only polished in life or death battle, with the most powerful fighters. Just thinking of how I may one day encounter these veterans makes me tremble with anticipation.
No pressure.
Of course it does. So, that's the real biggest reason. I probably should have guessed.
No, don't get me wrong, Hilda. It goes without saying that the most important thing in my entire life is the well-being of my beloved sister.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, whatever you say. Good luck with the training.
Wait, I beg of you, wait! My dear Hilda, come back!
That little voice crack. Oh man, you guys had way too much fun acting this one out. Oh man, you guys are great. Oh, this ought to be an interesting conversation. I like their support chain in 3 houses.
Good evening, Marianne. What are you up to?
I found this in the mess hall.
Oh, that's...
It was at your seat, so I wondered if it maybe belonged to you, or if...
Don't you dare deny it, Ignatz.
Actually, it is mine. Thank you. It's not a very good painting, is it? I mean, the use of color and composition are all wrong.
Oh, I think it's wonderful. The Pegasus looks as though she's about to take flight at any moment.
You really think so? Well, that's good to hear.
So, did you paint this, Ignatz?
What? I guess you've found me out.
The brushstrokes are soft, yet it has a true sense of movement. I think it's beautiful.
Huh, I didn't expect to get art critique from Marianne. I would have... Huh, that is not the direction I would have expected that to go. Fascinating.
Well, I was hoping to combine the Pegasus' gentle nature and powerful wings in a single image. This was more of a test, to see what poses and focal points would be most effective for... Oh, I'm sorry. I got a bit carried away there.
No, keep going.
It's alright. Though I honestly had no idea you like Pegasi so much. They don't allow men to ride them, so I don't tend to hear too much praise for them. But they're so kind, and so powerful when they fly. They truly are the most magnificent creatures.
You seem to like them just as much as I do, Marianne. I've never seen you smile like this before.
Oh, I wasn't,
Oh, just cop to it. He copped to his painting, you cop to liking Pegasi. It's not that big of a deal.
Don't worry. I'm just as bashful about it as you are.
Exactly!
Say, here's an idea. Would you mind if I watched you spend some time with a Pegasus? I promise to keep a good distance so as not to put it in too much of a sour mood.
I certainly don't mind, but why?
Well, if I ever want to paint one that I'm happy with, I need to observe it up close. Or as close as it will let me get, at any rate.
Oh, what a wonderful idea!
To be honest, I'd resigned myself to the idea that a male painter could never do one justice. But hearing your kind words has given me the courage to try my hand at it again. So, thank you for that.
I'm happy to help. Truly I am.
That was surprisingly wholesome. I mean, they were wholesome in 3 houses too, but that was a very different direction than I expected. Much obliged. Alright, now what's this one about? Because... Actually, yeah, that's the only golden deer that you can get an A support with. That's a surprise. Raphael of all people. Well, let's see what it has to say for itself.
Aw, no! I scared away another one!
Are you trying to go hunting?
I know I'm hidden. Why do they keep noticing me?
Ah, right. Well, if not, Shamir's... Actually, wait, Shamir is around. Isn't this Shamir's support with you in 3 houses? Let's find out.
Of course they will be noticing you, Raphael.
Whoa! Petra! Wait, why did you say of course?
Because you are moving like a giant bear when you are hunting. Even animals without ears are hearing you approach. You must have subtleness.
Okay, but bears are really strong, right? So maybe I should just channel a little more of that. Bear roar!
So stupid.
This roaring is only making you louder. Now the animals are running even further away. You are hunting rabbits, yes? And foxes? These creatures are not wanting to be friends with a bear.
Oh, yeah. I guess I'd run too if a bear was coming after me like that. So, how do I get more... subtle? I mean, how do bears hunt?
Often, bears are not hunting.
Seriously? But they're a couple 1,000 pounds of muscle! You can't bulk up that much and not even flex. It's just not right.
That's what you're objecting to? Really?
Do not be looking at me. I am not knowing the ways of bulk.
That's a line and a half. How did you not immediately just burst into laughter as soon as you delivered that line? Maybe you did.
Oh, right. Well, if the bear thing is off the table, what do you suggest? I mean, how do people hunt in Bridget?
Our hunters have much subtleness. They are hiding themselves completely. For you, I'm thinking this is not a possibility. But there are many in Fodlan who are hunting with skill, despite not hiding like the people of Bridget.
Really? Oh.
They are using hounds. Hounds do not have subtleness, but I am not knowing the specifics. We do not use dogs for hunting in Bridget.
Well, they're good for tracking down prey. And they can theoretically draw prey to you.
You know, I think I've heard of that before. I wonder why dogs are so good at... Oh! Dogs are basically wolves, and wolves are natural hunters! I get it now! So basically, I just need to channel my inner canine.
I do not have understanding.
Oh yeah! My hunting luck's about to improve!
Oh no.
Whoop-pow!
So dumb! So freaking dumb. Why are you like this? Keep going. Alrighty.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Now with that addressed, we've got a paralog to see too. Ah. Oh boy. Yeah, I figured it was gonna be that. Let's get it over with. This ain't gonna be a fun one, boys.
Ignatz Victor reporting, Your Excellency.
Yes, yes, come in.
Greetings, Your Excellency.
Wait, you call him your what? Really?
I think you're supposed to say, forgive my intrusion.
Right, yes. Forgive me, Your Excellency.
Listen, Ignatz, I may have a title now, but you and I are still friends as we have always been. All this formality is starting to make my skin crawl. Please, just treat me the same as ever you have.
Oh, right. Of course. Anyway, what do you need?
Wait, where are you guys anyway?
You've no doubt heard about the bandits who appeared in Gloucester, yes? The ones who were supposedly former mercenaries.
They've been around for a while, right?
Yes, my men have been searching for their base for some time now, and I believe they have finally located it.
Oh, hey Delta Ray, how you doing?
I took the opportunity to look into the provenance of these bandits anew. It seems they were indeed a mercenary band. One in the employ of my father.
Oh?
I see.
For some reason, they have abandoned the sellsword life and fallen into banditry.
But why would they do that?
I do not know. I attempted to discuss it with my father, but his only concern at present is finding me a proper spouse.
Of course.
When I ask, he evades me and changes the subject.
Yes. That's quite the conundrum.
Regardless, I cannot ignore these bandits, especially if my father had something to do with them. Thusly, I have decided to deal with them myself, and I was hoping you might join me.
Of course. I'm a knight of House Gloucester, after all.
Good. Oh, and as it would be a rather tall order for the two of us to take on a gang of brigands alone, I have called in some additional support.
Yeah, that's how Raphael gets roped into this?
Hey, Lawrence. I came as soon as I could.
Just once, I wish one of my acquaintances could split the difference between absurd formality and dire nonchalance. I am out?
Oh, that's disconnected. What the hell? Okay, that was weird. Why did OBS suddenly disconnect and need to reconnect the stream? That's odd. Ah, well, either way.
No, what I meant to say is...
Look, enough with the titles. I'm a busy man, so let's get moving already.
I will have you know, a noble is nothing without their... Oh, never mind. I asked you here because I need your help dealing with bandits in my territory.
That's it? Well, sure. I'm happy to help.
That was easy. I suppose it does indeed pay to have some true friends in one's corner.
Sure does. Besides, if just you and Ignatz try to do it, you're gonna get kicked into next moon.
What, you don't... Wait, I know you have weeks. Why not just say next week?
Have you ever considered not saying the first thing that pops into your head? The
No.
two of us could easily handle this matter. I am simply being prudent.
Uh-huh.
Also, these are not some run-of-the-mill ruffians. But rather highly trained former mercenaries.
Right, the old mercenary to bandit career path.
They have some connection to my father as well, so I would like to uncover what we can in the process.
You got it, boss. If we fight and win, I'm sure some info will turn up on your old man.
I am not certain I follow your logic, though I suppose it would be the preferred outcome. Now then, we should be off. With my subjects in peril, there is not a moment to waste. We will depart as soon as you are ready.
I'll take my payment in meat, please.
I shall tell the kitchen to prepare a ham.
Why? Okay, so it's the 4 of us out here. Let's see. Alright, so I've been working a little bit on Shez's magic, but I'll switch him back to Swordmaster. Actually, what would be more effective? Swordmaster or Flugel? Also, let's give you the good stuff. Let's see, and now, real quick, what would be better? Yeah, let's keep it let's keep going with Swordmaster. Now, let's see. Probably want to swap your combat arts around too, because I really like having Wind Sweep in play. That skill is way too useful. Okay, so what are we up against? Alright, so Shez very particular against them. Alright, so we've got Shez in place. We probably don't need that for you. We do have the new B-rank mercenaries as well, so let's see, what to give you. We've got Ignatz as a sniper, so we probably don't need that. What would be good? Yeah, we'll give you these. Wait, what the heck? Why is that -3? Defender's Tome. Oh, okay, it's effective against armor and cavalry, that's why. Okay, makes sense. Alright, Ignatz. So what are you effective against right now? Yeah, we can keep it at that. Raphael covers the remainder. Let me just make sure your weapons are good and we can call it. Alright, take Pulse Dexterity Ring just for fun. Alright, that should suffice. Okay, 10 minutes to knock out that many people. That should be manageable. Let's go give them hell.
Hear me well, you fell brigands. I, Lawrence Hellman Gloucester, stand in judgment before you.
So, not to be a jerk, but when you stand up and scream your name like that, it prevents us from launching any kind of sneak attack.
We have Raphael on our team.
No need of such dishonest trickery. If our foes sleep, we kick out their pillow before the battle begins. Firstly, let us deal with the bandits outside the base.
Alright. Let's see.
Not a problem.
Is Ignatz going to be all that useful for this one, or... Oh, actually, he can be.
Well. I'm prepared to see this through.
All right. There's nothing.
I'll not permit you to wreak any more havoc within my borders.
Alright, crack that open. Come here. There we go. Alright, almost finished you off. There we go. Since you've got a killer lance, that should knock him out pretty easily, her out pretty easily.
Now it is my turn.
Alright, you're not gonna be super useful against what remains, so go ahead and join. Actually, go join Ignatz as an adjutant.
I will.
Chess can handle himself for a while.
Why don't you hang back and let us handle this?
Do not pardon me. I am more than capable of holding my own against this pack of curs.
There we go. Nice. Alright, line it up to get as many as possible, and bam! Good work. Alright, we can have you chase after these guys in the meantime.
Take a breather. I'll take your spot.
Alright. Robbers are annoying to deal with. Alright, give him a tracking shot, see if we can slow him down. Or apparently just hurt him badly anyway. That works for me. Not quite. Yeah, we'll burn tracking shot again. Perfect. Does worry me a little bit, but I can always swap to Lawrence if necessary, so that's not a problem.
I think this will go well. Now that I think of it, we're near the place where Claude's grandfather met his end, aren't we?
Indeed, I think you are correct. Could this group perchance have some connection to that most unfortunate incident?
Wait, it's Claude's grandfather that died? I thought it was the uncle that died, not the grandfather. Is that a translation error or a continuity error? Because I could have sworn it was... I could have sworn it was someone else who had died, not Claude's grandfather.
All right, here I go. I'll help you.
You yourself are a former mercenary, yes? Pray point out everyone you recognize.
You do realize that not every mercenary knows each other, right?
There we go. Probably not enough damage to kill. Or I could be wrong.
That is enough for the soldiers outside. Let us proceed to attacking the base.
Okay, now that we're able to get inside.
Lawrence Hellman Gloucester, you foul marauders shall terrorize my subjects no longer.
Gloucester, let's get out of here before we get beaten to a pulp again.
Again? Retreating?
Now it is my turn.
Okay, that's new.
Problem.
Problem is that Shez and... Huh.
I've got this.
Now it is
Looking at where they're positioned... Well, Shez has Shadow Sneak and Lawrence is on a...
More trouble somewhere else. Let's track him down.
Alright, here's what we'll do.
I'll take your spot.
Thank you. I think this will go well.
Alright, you tie him up.
Prepared to see this through.
I'll find take a breather. I owe you one.
You tie him up.
Here I go. There.
It's not ideal, but it should hold for a while. Crap, they're not going in an ideal direction to chase after him. Okay, that's not good. I'm gonna have to send Lawrence to interfere. Actually, if I can kill this thief fast enough, maybe it won't matter. Wind sweeps over and back up. Good. Okay, how do we want to hold this? I need to have Lawrence stay here. Not enough. Oh boy, I'm gonna be pushing my luck. Crap, 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 crap. Looks like Ignatz is about to catch up, so I just need to...
Died not too far from here. That was a long time ago.
Oh, no you don't.
They were merchants, yes?
Yeah. They were traveling with the old Duke Regan and got attacked by monsters.
There we go. That tied him up.
Not a problem. I've got
The period when my father employed these mercenaries, monster attacks were a rather common occurrence in this region. And these monsters took the lives of both the former Duke Regan and Raphael's parents.
Yes. Very inconvenient, huh? Makes me wonder how much you particularly know then, Lawrence. Apparently nothing. There we go.
Pay attention, Lawrence. You keep staring off into space. Some bandit's gonna run up and conk you on the head.
Yes, of course. Let's focus on the battle at hand.
Bam.
I think this will go well.
Alright. Link back up with Lawrence.
That should be all. We can't get out the fight. Let's cut around back.
Oh, what now? On a northeast evacuation point.
Now it is my turn.
That one looks the closest.
There is nothing I cannot do.
How best to handle this? So we've got 4 moving in that direction. Warrior, who's probably going to be the hardest to reach. I think I'll have Shez make a beeline for him. Lawrence can stay where he is for now.
Now it is my turn.
Oh yeah, definitely don't go up against that brawler.
I think this will go well.
You catch up to him.
I'm strange about the enemy's current movements. Perhaps they have another escape route in mind?
Oh man, this is proving to be more difficult than I expected. Just trying to keep up with him anyway. Alright, looks like I can tie them all up at this stronghold. Maybe. Ah, shit. Okay, we tied this one up. Should be able to get the other one as well. Okay, now that they're here...
Did you see that?
We'll do it together! I've got you now!
Nice.
They're trying to get out the back way. After them.
Yeah. No escape. It's funny how you're like.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, not bad.
Nice.
A real knight now, nuts. You used to be so scrawny.
I think everyone looks scrawny compared to you, Raphael.
Not a problem.
True that.
I've got this.
My turn at last.
How are we doing as far as kills? Yeah, getting there. Although we may not be able to get S rank on this the first time, given that I'm having to play Wild Goose Chase. Alright. Now that gauge is back open. Nice.
Keep your eyes on.
Actually, may as well just have Lawrence go after this in the meantime.
Now, let us bring it down.
Actually, Shez will probably have better luck since that he's higher level at the moment. Alright, snare him with Wind Sweep, and then Rip and Tear. Nice.
We stopped them.
You? The Count? Where's your father, you little brat?
Retired. I am the Count of Gloucester now.
You don't say. In that case, I'll have to take my revenge on you instead.
Oh?
He seeks
All right.
vengeance against my father. Whatever was driving these people?
That's
Not a problem.
curious motivation.
I think this will go well.
Go link up with Lawrence, he's probably gonna need the help.
I'll lend you.
Enemy down.
Alright. How we doing time-wise? Okay, yeah, probably not getting it this time unless this is literally the last of them. We'll see what we can manage.
We'll do it together! I've got you now! Not a problem. I've got this.
We'd be lost
Not a problem.
without.
None shall surpass me.
Alright, forget that guy. Focus on these guys. Alright, Ignatius is linked up. Good. This thing's about to go down, so save that warrior gauge for a different enemy. Nice. Who gets the level up?
Good, but not enough.
Excellent.
I am troubled by this development. But as the ruler of this domain, I must do my duty and eliminate these bandits.
What do you think
Enemy will regret this. You should be ashamed.
Not quite dead yet? Alright. Take a quick drink of water and then still need to go in for it. Huh? Balliste.
This is awful. We have to do something.
That's a side mission, so we
Now
can
it
probably
is my
ignore that for
turn.
the moment.
There.
My turn.
Watch out!
There we go. Boom.
Not a problem.
Alright, since this guy's apparently good against... Ah, rapier. Yeah, that's good against horses.
None shall surpass me.
Say, Raphael?
Demands it.
Keep quiet and fight, Ignite. These guys are serious business.
There we go.
I want to do my part.
We don't have the advantage on this one, but I've got a little bit more left. May as well throw what I can at it. The Awakening gauge on our side should still be able to get a lot of damage down. Bam. There we go.
Finish this.
That should be the end of that Merc. Well, that planned it, I should say.
What do you think
Enemy
of
will
this?
regret this. You should be ashamed.
I'll take a breather.
Accept your defeat.
Helping you out!
I got this.
Take this!
Alright, keep him in the air. Excellent.
Traitorous nobles tired of beating us up. Yeah.
Well, definitely not getting A rank now. Well, S rank, anyway.
Turn at last. Wait, you claim my father betrayed you?
Dustin threw us away like trash, he did. He tried to make us disappear so as to sweep it under the rug.
So, was Gloucester involved in that?
Right.
Hey, No Name, how you doing?
Still in the fight.
Boom. And down you go.
Just kill me and be done with it already. At least that way it'll finally be over.
I would speak with you yet. I need to understand what has transpired here.
Lucky you.
We won!
Meat party when we get home, and Lawrence is buying.
You all go on ahead. I must speak with the bandit we captured.
Alrighty then. Well, at least I got one battalion, and I can always go and replay that if necessary.
A noble always does his duty.
Oh, looking through your Switch stuff and found Pokemon in the shooter category? Well, specifically shooter, or specifically first-person shooter, that's the distinction. Because I'm trying to think of why Pokemon would be there. If it's Legends Arceus, that might make a degree of sense.
There you are, Lawrence! That took so long, I thought maybe that bandit general got you.
We had much to discuss, which I will share with all of you now.
Did you uncover the reason for their grudge against your father?
Indeed, as we suspected, they were once mercenaries in his employ.
Yeah?
At first, they were used in the ways one might think, keeping villages safe, guarding the border, and so on. But one day, they were given a very strange order by a supposed envoy of my father.
What was the order?
They were told to threaten any merchants heading toward Regan and force them to turn back.
Yeah, that's a weird one, all right.
The mercenaries felt the same and balked at the idea of raising their swords against unarmed merchants. Instead, They decided to chase a pack of wild monsters into the merchant's path and scare them that way.
Sounds like a good way to get everyone killed.
Indeed. You see the matter already. The plan worked, at first. Then one day they caught wind that merchants were approaching and loosed monsters on them per the established method. An ordinary group of merchants would have simply run away and lived. But one among this group drew his sword and began to fight. This was Lord Godfrey, who at the time held the title of Duke Regan. He fought valiantly, but ultimately in vain. Sadly, he perished along with the merchants he had hoped to protect.
Merchants that included Raphael's parents.
So the former Duke Regan and Raphael's parents all died because of your dad, Lawrence?
So it would seem. I am terribly sorry, Raphael. Please, accept my apology in my father's stead.
So that raises further questions then. If Count Gloucester really was responsible, what would his motive be to try and hamstring merchants going into Regan territory? That's what I don't understand, because it seemed that he was presented as being the way he's been presented is a guy who is very protective of his own territory and his own interests, but why piss off Regan to that extreme?
Hey, knock it off. You didn't do anything wrong.
As it happens, my parents were meant to accompany Godfrey that day. But they had a scheduling conflict and recommended that Raphael's parents go instead, which means...
Not you too, Ignatz! Look, everybody. Kids aren't responsible for what their parents do.
Lawrence, do we know for sure that the order came from your father?
I was wondering the same thing. Your father was always protective of the nobility's reputation, and it seems strange he would do something so sneaky. And so anti-merchant besides.
Based on what the bandits said, I suspect it was someone from our house acting alone.
But who, though?
By the time my father realized what was happening, the culprit had vanished, along with any hope of ever sussing out their true motives. Only the mercenaries remained, and my father had no choice but to punish them.
I bet they didn't care at all about what happened behind the scenes. Far as they were concerned, their employer betrayed them.
But I don't get how any of this has to do with you right now, Lawrence.
A feudal lord is responsible for all that happens within their realm. Therefore, anything left unresolved by my father falls by necessity to me. I would also like to pay appropriate reparations to both you and your family, as is fair and proper.
But I don't need anything from you. I can take care of my family plenty well on my own.
Let him help you, Raphael, just to get this off his chest.
Besides, I made my peace with what happened to my folks a long time ago. You can't change that now. All you can do is stir up a bunch of old, painful memories.
Yes, but still...
But nothing. I'm done talking about this. I'll still take my reward for beating up the bandits, though. Meat party, remember? You promised me the finest ham in all the land. And just thinking about it's got me drooling.
Yeah, that probably is the best thing you could do for him right now, Lawrence.
This does not sit right with me. What should I do?
At least that part of Raphael has stayed consistent through time, even in different timelines.
Less talk, more ham. And you better have enough for me and Ignatz, too.
Oh,
right.
Very well. In that case, I shall arrange for the finest spread of meat the world has ever seen. I stake House Gloucester's very reputation on it.
Of course.
Now that's the right thing to do.
Still feels a little weird to leave it like this, but I guess this is for the best.
Well. Alrighty, that takes care of that. Now we just gotta stop by camp and apparently grab those supplies, and then we go fight the kingdom. Oh, was Brilliant Diamond that was the Pokemon game in the shooter category? Well done. What should you name your rival? Whatever the hell you feel like. I'm never good at names. I usually end up having just to look up a list of names and just pick one that looks interesting. There we go.
Everything has its use.
Got a minute?
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, now comes the fun part. Fun in quotation marks, because I'm not looking forward to fighting the kingdom. They're my boys in blue. I really like them. They're good people. The Blue Lions were my first route in Fire Emblem 3 Houses. I don't like the idea of fighting them.
From the looks of
Alrighty.
it, I'd say the Knights of Seros have the Imperial forces on the back foot.
The Imperial Army is being led by Randolph, one of Count Burgleys' relatives. He's supposed to be quite a formidable warrior. But then again, he's up against Thunder Catherine. Hard to consider him the favorite in that fight.
Even so, it doesn't look like the battle will be decided anytime soon. We can afford to take our time.
Should we take our time, though?
But won't things get real bad for the Imperial Army if we don't bail them out soon? I'm sure they will. But if we rush in without a solid plan, we'll be the ones getting stuck with the business end of Thunderbrand.
To be fair, that is true.
We'll swoop in with a surprise attack right when their defeat seems all but certain. For now, we should prepare for the battle ahead.
I've seen that look before. Claude's got another scheme brewing.
Does he? I still can't tell what's going on in that guy's head.
You're surrounded by people. You sure you should be saying that out loud? Okay, we're up against the church, huh? And Catherine's leading them. Wait, Happy's in their rank? Happy and Constance, what? Wait, how did Constance end up with the Knights of Seros? Wouldn't she be over in Imperial territory? Then again, her house was effectively destroyed, but, what are you doing with the Knights? Alrighty. Increase your army's movement speed? Well, given that there's probably a lot of people we'll need to rescue, yeah, let's go with that. Including some that are sitting on lava, which is probably going to cause damage over time. So, do we know where Catherine is? Probably in there? Wait, Constance is in there. We've got Constance and Happy on the field. Okay, they were both Ashen Wolves, same as Balthus. So, a secret fourth house within Garreg Mach. Weird that Catherine's not taken to the field yet. Well, either way, let's start by seeing who among our ranks needs to be deployed for... Alright, Lysithea and Marianne's, and both of them have already taken to the field. Actually, who would be better for this? Actually, you know what? There'd probably be more amusing dialogue if I had Balthus take to the field, so we'll swap in Balthus for Raphael. And then... Wait, did I just reselect Raphael? I am amazing at what I do. Where's Balthus? There he is.
Turn me loose already.
And since you've got the good stuff now, I'll have to find a good use for you. You won't have the anti-cavalry, but it looks like you've able to mulch pretty much everything else. You know what? I'm gonna bring Shamir into this, because I suspect that there will be interesting dialogue if those two clash. Oh, we've got silver now. Right, there's that silver bow I picked up from one of the side quests. Silver is amazing. Alright, you don't need the knowledge gem. Take Leonie's strength ring. Improve your damage level. Actually, do I want to bring magic into play at any point? What would be more useful? Archery or magic? Probably magic. Now, who would be more useful in the role? Both of them are marked as bishops right now. Looks like Marianne based on the battalion, so we'll go with that. Let's just make sure that she has the best of the tomes then. Why'd you get stuck with an iron one? Oh well. And then you've got our best sword. You can steal Leonie's awesome killer lance that I upgraded to hell and back because why the hell not? You don't have anything? Must have stolen it from somebody else. That should be fine. What are those units? Magic. Let's give you something to deal with them. There we go. That should allow you to move with impunity. Alright, I think we're ready. I don't know what Happy and Constance are doing with the Knights of Seros. Oh wait, if Happy's on their side, oh no.
We should move before the Imperial Army is...
I don't like the implications of what's about to happen. I just thought of horrible things that may
You can count on
arise from everything going on.
I've got it.
Okay, we'll send Shamir.
I'll follow your lead.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, let's do this. You can count on me.
Lysithea can go with Lauren. Actually, Lawrence or and we'll send her with Shez. Then I can send Claude with Marianne.
I'll give you a hand.
Hilda, since that she's a flyer, we'll let her wander on her own.
Now it is
Wiped out. Launch the surprise attack.
What army is that? Wait, are they attacking us?
You'll take damage when traversing lava. Yep, flying classes can traverse lava without taking damage. Alright, so who are the units that we need to eliminate? Alright, Shez is already on one. Balthus can go for this one.
Please, excuse me, is this okay?
Now it is my turn. There is nothing.
Yeah, let's do this. Don't
All right.
worry, I won't slack off.
That should suffice. Where's Lysithea going?
You can count on me.
Oh, right, she's going to be assigned as an adjutant soon. And bam. Actually, may as well just deal with this base captain real quick just to be thorough.
The Federation army has come to our aid. Now we can assist Lord Randolph.
There he is. Will he survive this route? We'll find out.
The Federation army has come to our rescue. I thank you. We don't have to worry about attacks from the rear now.
Leave this to me. I will not waver.
That's not how you spell waver. It's the wrong homophone. Am I ever going to get to use Judith in combat? Alright, that knocks those two out. Oh, Lysithea was set to guard, not adjutant.
You can count on me. Allow me to aid you.
I'm on it. No charge.
Alright, so can't send down that way.
Just leave it to me.
Not a problem.
We'll send Shez this way to help Marianne since that she's dealing with a lot. Wait, why is somebody... Wait, who's that trying to imperson... Why would you name... Hang on a sec, I need to check on chat real quick. Why the heck? Who named themselves Dr. What Unscripted? I'd appreciate it if you didn't do that. Fortunately, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell who that is. Alright, Dr. One Unscripted, if you are not a bot, please change your name so that it's clear that it's not me that's trying to speak through the chat. Otherwise, you will be banned. Hate to be that kind of a bastard, but I gotta be mindful of that. I will be a bastard about that. Alright, so the Lawrence isn't dealing with this. Don't need to take... Wait, Imperial Soldier nearly routed. Which one? Ah, that one. Okay, get to it. Yep, I hate to be obnoxious about that, but the problem is that I can't always keep track of chat right now, so I prefer... I get the joke,
Is something wrong?
but... Wait, what's going on? Take out Thunder... Oh, we're aiming to take out... Oh god, that's gonna end badly.
For a surprise attack to be successful, it needs to be executed quickly. Well, that's what I read in a book on tactics, anyway. cover ground more quickly.
Wow, there's a lot of Imperial soldiers that are nearly routed.
You can sense you're outmatched, can't you?
I'm on it. No charge.
Now switch over to Marianne.
Surrender now.
We did it! Now the Imperial Army can rally their...
Holy crap!
We'll hold here until all the commanders going to aid Randolph reach the stronghold.
Looks like some of them did end up dead.
Is everyone ready? Then let's hurry to Lord Randolph's aid.
Here we go.
The Imperial Army is rallied. They might turn the tables on us at this rate. Main forces with me. We're going to strike right in the center. Everyone else, circle around behind the enemy. Move out. Take a breather.
Alright, I need these guys down.
We must work together.
We'll do it together. I've got you now.
Ah, crap, Catherine's in play. Oh, that's really bad. Doesn't look like there's an easy way to get at her either. That's even worse. Okay.
Yeah, let's do this. Don't
Send Hilda to go fight somebody. So what can I influence on the field for now?
Please, excuse me. Is
Well, Marianne should be able to cause some havoc elsewhere.
I've got this.
Send him far afield just to make sure that...
I'm on it. No charge.
Oh, actually, they should be able to join with... Oh, man. The fact that Catherine's in play is going to make this hell in a handbasket.
The enemy strongholds.
Oh, that's your game. Oh, okay, now it's all making sense. Okay.
Now it is my turn. There is nothing...
I'm on it. No charge. Just leave it to me.
Actually, no, Balthus, go for this one.
No charge. Just leave
I'll send
it to me.
Shez after the closer one.
Not a problem. I've got...
Just as soon as I'm done dealing with this sniper,
The
anyway.
Imperial Army will scatter if Randolph falls. Keep advancing.
Let us take them by storm.
Down you go.
Now, let us bring it down.
Not a problem.
My turn at last.
Smash that stronghold into rubble.
Alright, you should be able to handle this on your own. A messenger.
Not a problem.
Shez, switch focus.
Messenger, you're not getting past me.
Whew, that was a lucky dodge. Oh wow, that was Abraxas too. That would have hurt.
Now it is my turn. There is...
Alright, we'll switch back to Shez to make sure this guy goes down.
I never imagined she was this strong.
Why do we get the feeling Randolph's gonna die?
Are you certain this is the best course? The Imperial Army is struggling.
Yeah, it's just what I expected. Right now, we need to get a move on and capture those strongholds.
Wait, are we about to use...
At this rate, the Imperial Army is going to be crushed. Shouldn't we go help them?
Are we using the Imperial Army as cannon fodder?
The way's our only option.
Do not let any of them escape. We take all of them down right here. Not a problem. I've got
Oh
this.
man. And now things are getting complicated with people attempting to flee.
Right now.
No what? Oh, that's okay. Wait, what the hell are you posting, No Name?
What's the Federation Army doing? I thought they'd rush to our side.
Not a problem.
Alright. You shout... Oh, right. Let's give it time.
Hey, Claude?
Yep, know what? You're fine. Ignore what No Name is saying.
We need to get out there and help the Imperial Army or it'll be too late.
I hear... Not a problem. I've got this. Not a problem. I've got this.
How to best handle this.
Yeah, let's do this. Don't worry.
I'm on it. No charge.
Let's see who they can intercept first.
For you. But capturing the strongholds takes priority. Make sure everyone knows that.
I don't like what you're planning, Claude.
Choice. Everyone, fall back. We must abandon this front and regroup. Lord Randolph.
Alright, strongholds are down.
Me of all people. Really?
The gate is closed and blocking our escape routes. We cannot get past it.
What is the meaning of this? Is the Federation army leaving us to die?
That is a legitimate question I have right now.
I see you've made your choice, Randolph.
He's not gonna live, is he?
Is this the end?
Oh boy.
I'd hoped to help them after surrounding the Knights, but there just wasn't enough time.
Lady Catherine, the Federation army has us completely surrounded.
I wonder if there's a way to... Actually, real quick, is there a way to save Randolph, or is he just dead no matter what? Is it possible to save Randolph? Let's find out. Fine, make me click through 1,000,005 things. So, let's see. It's not properly filled in, is it? And there's no mention of it, so I probably can't save him, given that he doesn't survive in the main.
It's over. I got this.
They let their allies.
Wait, Doctor was impersonating everybody? Wait, he wasn't just impersonating... Wait, that wasn't you who posted that? You know what, here, you're keeping better track than I am. Here, you've got mod status. That's known. Actually, hopefully I didn't give it... Actually, no, let's not do that. Oh boy. Oh well, I'll take a look at it once this battle is over.
Hurry and forge an escape route. We will find a way to survive
Give
this.
it a try.
Take a breather.
Ah, crap. Ah, shoot, Constance is in play.
I will proceed swiftly to Catherine's aid.
They surrounded us, huh? We're in hot water now, Kathy.
That's your nickname for her?
If we can convince some of them to surrender, we'll reduce our number of casualties.
I don't think she's a knight. Let's surrender if we talk to her. We can't let a single one get away. We have to whittle down the church forces as much as possible.
Alright, knock this one out.
I am at the height of my powers under the dark
darkness of night.
It's not exactly dark out here, given we're in ALL. Alright. Regal went, calm the hell down. Wait, Marianne's nearly routed. How'd that happen?
Please, excuse me.
Alright.
I'm not sure. I may die here, but I won't run.
Here to claim victory. I'm on it. No charge. Just leave it to me.
Sacrificing the Imperial Army? How is this conscionable? None shall surpass me.
Oh geez, you shouldn't be fighting Constance. Good to know. Where should I send you
Now it
then?
is my turn. There is nothing I can't.
Sacrificing our allies in order to win. Is that really the kind of leader you are, Claude?
Alright.
I'm on it. No charge.
Oh wait, you've already got good
My
orders.
best to defend our position. I'll fight too.
Could you maybe let me go? I'd really rather not sigh if I can avoid it.
Yeah, I better go deal with both of them.
Now, let us bring it down.
Let's see, where should I have Shez go?
Not a
Eh,
problem.
he can go deal with that one. Oh boy, I'm getting distracted by chat. Probably not gonna get S rank on this one.
Constance, why are you fighting for the church? Come to our side. I'll smooth it over with everyone.
You asked me to just change sides without so much as a fight? No severity! I could never commit such a cowardly act!
Okay, I'll start hurting you until you relent then. And we're good.
As if something like that.
Let's see. Oh hey, Delta Ring. And not too much, just getting distracted by chat while also trying to play this.
Hey, you're not with the Knights of Seros. You've got Noble written all over you. Why not join us? We'll treat you right.
Maybe that's for the best. After all, I have a dream to fulfill.
You're done.
I hate having to fight all the time.
Boom. Oh wow. Pretty much everyone on my team is having to use concoctions just to stay alive. Good lord.
Hey, why don't we just stop? You dying here won't accomplish anything, right? Got me
Wait,
the
where is Hilda anyway? I should have her go do something.
Yeah, let's do this.
Let's see. What happened to Doctor What? Why is all of his message deleted? Ah, he was spamming smiley faces and I got tired of dealing with it.
You ask. You did beat me after all.
I have no problem with people being enthusiastic, but
Myself into. We'll just have
I'd
to
rather
fight
not
for
deal with
fair
spam.
fight.
Alright, now Catherine's in play. Great. Just what I need.
Smash that stronghold into rubble.
How are we doing anyway? Huh, we actually might still have a chance to get S rank.
Now it is my turn.
So where's Catherine going?
There is nothing I cannot do.
She's making a beeline for Shez. That's great.
Not a problem.
Alright, guard
Here to
that.
help.
That should help keep them at bay for now.
Yeah.
Hilda,
let's
I think
do
you've...
this.
Actually, no, we'll keep you as a wanderer.
I'm on fire.
Guard this place with your lives. Thunder Catherine's the only one left. Everyone, attack!
Oh man, do we have to... Oh man, we're gonna have to kill Catherine, aren't we?
I'll take as many of you Federation cowards with me as I can.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
My turn. None shall.
Okay, I think we can send Marianne more safely back out.
Please, excuse me. Is...
Pass me.
Do you know who I am? You should be ashamed.
Oh, Inky beat shots, those are yours? It was only a timeout, it's temporary.
Now it is my turn. Go for
Should only be temporary anyway. Let me check to make sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he could put user in timeout instead of remove user, so you should be fine after a few minutes. Alright, how are we doing as far as... not enough kills? Alright.
On my mark.
We're going for broke. It's over.
Okay. Good. Alright.
I'll give it a try.
Take a breather.
Oh dear, that's a lot of people. Alright. Let's start with this. I doubt this will kill Catherine in one go, so we'll see. I doubt that's the end of this. Yeah, didn't think so. Still not quite enough down on Catherine.
Too easy.
Now it is
So,
my
I guess
turn.
we'll send Lawrence ahead to go cause some havoc.
You won't defeat me that easily. Come on, give me all you got.
How are we doing time-wise? Oh, we've got plenty of time. Maybe I will get us rank. Maybe I'm just overreacting. Die. Oh shoot, Marianne's almost dead.
Please, excuse me.
You go guard something inconsequential. Alright. Alright, we're fine now.
Take a breather.
Alright, let's make sure that you go down quickly.
Protect you. I'll do my best to defend our position.
Starting to think Nosferatu is required reading for pretty much anyone within the mage class now. Seem to take a lot of damage. There we go. Down you go.
I will never let you lay a finger on Lady Rhea with those filthy hands.
That's unfortunate.
That was an ugly battle.
You're gonna have a lot of explaining to do, Claude, with how you handled that.
Your Majesty, it appears that none of the Church's soldiers have survived the battle.
What about our allies?
The Federation troops sustained minimal casualties. However, the Imperial forces appear to have been wiped out.
Oof.
That includes General Randolph.
I'm sorry to hear that. Tell everyone to start getting their things together.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Not one enemy made it off the battlefield alive.
From a tactical standpoint, that's an ideal outcome. At least, it's supposed to be.
Then what was your angle? What were you hoping to achieve then?
It still leaves me with a bad taste in my mouth.
And why commit to it? That's what has me confused right now, is that it seems that this isn't the outcome that you wanted, and yet, what were you expecting to achieve then? That's really what I'm having trouble understanding right now.
Even so, the only way I can go is forward. Now that I've taken this first step, there's no turning back.
No, there isn't.
Not after what I've already done. These hands will never be clean again.
Oh boy. This is starting to get a little too complicated now. Should be interesting to see how it works out.
I'm getting stronger.
Oh wow, that was a really good level up. Holy crap, I look away for 5 seconds.
Yeah, that's life.
Yep, definitely stronger now.
Alright, now I'm not getting distracted by other stuff. I can blaze through these a little faster.
One step closer to my goal.
I won't let myself stop here.
Glad I haven't been wasting my time.
Oh man, we get to run off with Thunderbrand now, don't we? Both of them warlocks. Alright.
Claude, what happened out there? You left those Imperial troops to die. Was that your plan all along?
I wanted to win that battle with as few casualties on our side as possible. What other choice did I have?
You had plenty of other options. Did you really think we couldn't handle it?
Our military capabilities only go so far. We can't risk losing even one of our capable commanders, no matter how unlikely that might be.
But that kind of thinking got Randolph killed. You signed that pact. Wasn't he supposed to be our ally? I don't see the value in sacrificing lives that we might have been able to save. How does that make you any different from the nobles who just throw mercenary lives to the wind? Am I gonna be next?
Of course not. I could never replace you. Please, you've got to understand that.
You should listen to what your commander is saying, Your Majesty. Everyone else feels the same way, myself included. You're the king of the Leicester Federation. You have to conduct this war in a way that inspires people to follow you.
I hear what you're saying, but what good does it do if we fight honorably just to lose?
You're gonna lose morale if you keep fighting like this, though, and then you'll never win.
Why are you assuming we'd lose? You should know better than to write off your own army like that. Don't you agree, kid?
You need to have more faith in us. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to put our faith in you.
You're not fighting this war by yourself. We're all a team here. So you need to sit down and have a long, hard think about what that really means.
Okay, I'll give it some thought. But I can't guarantee I'll arrive at the answer you want me to. I'm going to follow the path I believe in. That's what I set out to do as king. Let's just make sure Randolph's remains get back to the Empire for a proper burial.
Golden wildfire. Love and loss. The formation of the Leicester Federation astonishes onlookers in all corners of Fodlan. But the treaty between the Federation and the Empire proves to be an even greater shock. Claude decides to send troops into the kingdom. However, his rash actions only spawn more problems, one of which is currently creeping towards him.
Which problem? Did we piss off Dimitri? Is self-promo allowed? Within reason. Oh no.
Randolph, Why have you come back to me like this?
Oh no, this did not end well the last time.
Lady Flesh, please. You must get a hold of yourself.
My brother... How did this happen?
Lord Randolph fought bravely against Thunder Catherine. He managed to create an opening for the Federation army to swoop in and rout the Church's forces. It was a crushing victory. For the Federation, that is.
What? You were there? But the Federation said there were no survivors from the Imperial Army.
When it became clear what transpired, Lord Randolph bid me, and only me, to escape with my life.
Oh no, there's gonna be a three-way war now. What have you done, Claude?
He did this so I could tell you, Lady Flesh, how his death came to pass.
He did?
The King of Leicester used us as decoys. He was able to seize victory by leaving us for slaughter.
Is this in character for Claude? Is this in character for Claude? I'm gonna have to mull over that for the sake of a review for a very long time. Was that actually in character? I'm gonna have to think long and hard about that.
When I think of how tragic it is that Lord Randolph should be cut down in the prime of his life.
He was left to be slaughtered? They must pay for what they've done. I swear to you, dear brother, I will not let them get away with this. Please, I implore you, gather what soldiers you can, skilled mercenaries too, anyone you can find. I will empty our vaults, borrow money from the Count, whatever it takes to pay them.
But Lady Flesh, whatever for?
For revenge against the King of Leicester. I will have his head.
Understood. I will make the arrangements at once.
Wait, why are you going along with this?
That was almost too easy.
Oh shit! Oh no! Oh no! Those are slither in the dark! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! No 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 no! Oh hey, more of this.
I have to say, I'm still not used to this new look of yours.
That makes two of us. But it will bother me less once I'm on the battlefield.
I sure hope that's the case, because we've already got our next job lined up. We're going up against the Alliance again. Oh, no, wait, they're called the Federation now. Well, you know who I mean. To be honest, I'm feeling a little uneasy about this one. It's probably just because they're paying an arm and a leg for us, but be careful, okay?
I have a bad feeling about this.
I will. You do the same.
Oh, right. I've been meaning to give you this. Never used to be without it. Cuts like a dream. I want you to have it. Swords like this are given to captains of the Knights of Seros, and mine was just collecting dust in the band's convoy.
That's right. Alois mentioned you used to serve there.
That was a lifetime ago. I don't plan on swinging this sword ever again.
But are you sure you want to give it away? It must be quite special to you.
I'd be happiest seeing you get some use out of it.
Thank you. I'll do that.
Be good to it, all right?
I wish we could have had more of that dialogue in Three Houses. Okay, something touching to balance it all out.
Since we last gathered here. I wasn't sure there'd ever be another roundtable conference again.
It's still a good way to pool our information, right? Much easier than trying to hunt each of you down individually.
But is it really okay for us to be sitting here with everyone else?
Why wouldn't it be?
Should us commoners even be here at all?
Of course. I want you all here. And if you have something to say, don't hold back, all right?
If that's the case, then I'll just say it. I'm starving!
Okay, Raphael, maybe hold back a little. Let's check in with how things stand across the Federation. Any shifts in public opinion?
For the moment at least, it remains unchanged. Despite our declaration of war on Lady Rhea and the Central Church, the individual churches in our cities and villages have remained calm. So long as services continue as they always have, we may not see any particular unrest among the common folk.
It's the same in Ordelia territory. My father didn't try to sugarcoat the news when he announced it to our people. But surprisingly, there haven't been any signs of disorder.
The same goes for Goneril territory. If anything, things seem more stable now than before. That's why I'm able to keep fighting alongside all of you.
Are you sure we don't just need you here because playable character, but eh. details.
This is also true of Edmund territory.
I guess no one in Leicester is all that upset about Lady Rhea becoming our enemy then.
There's bound to be some people upset, but what exactly are you gonna do about it?
I doubt most commoners would even recognize Rhea. So I guess it makes sense they wouldn't care too much about her.
Huh.
Then it seems we've avoided the worst-case scenario. All that work from the Eastern Church must have really paid off.
The Eastern Church?
It's the branch of the Church of Seros that covers the Leicester region. They don't have much of a presence compared to the Western Church, but their bishop is a really upstanding individual. The bishop advised the regional priests to respond calmly to the news, so they wouldn't cause panic in their congregations. All things considered, it looks like continuing our war against the Central Church and Fargus won't be a problem.
So we're really going after the kingdom, huh?
Apparently so, Hilda. I don't like it either.
It's our best hope of ending this war quickly while maintaining our independence. To be clear, I'm not suggesting we burn our way through Fargus, pillaging everything in sight. Yes, we're going to defeat the kingdom and wipe the Central Church off the map. But we're going to do so in a way that spares as many lives as possible. And that's why you're all here. I want to tap into your collective wisdom to figure out the best way to go about this.
So you finally decided to rely on your friends a little.
Don't mock me, Judith. I've depended on all these fine people this whole time.
But to what extent?
I just figured I could be making even better use of their strengths.
Uh-huh.
If anyone has any thoughts about my methods, I'm all ears. I need your help here.
You can count on us. Isn't that right, Ignaz?
Huh? Oh, right. We all need to work together to end this war.
Well, I guess if you need our help that badly, who am I to say no? And what do you think?
Hey, you can count on me. And not just for my muscles either. I'm pretty sure I've got some wisdom kicking around up here.
Such confidence. I assume this is because you're finally putting some faith in me. I'm so glad you've come around.
I don't know, if you keep acting like that, maybe I won't say stuff like that.
That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Then, without further ado, let's figure out our next move.
The time has come to put my intellect to good use. You will be the mouthpiece for my thoughts, I trust.
Don't get too carried away, yeah? They're not expecting much from me here.
So, what are we up against then? Oh, right. The singular battle, because, well... Oh, man. The chicken's coming home to roost. Right, that's gonna be fun. Alright, battle suggestions.
Here's what I had in mind.
What?
I've got an idea.
What if we do this instead?
Here's what I had in mind.
I have a proposal. I will carry this out effortlessly.
One step at a time.
I'm mostly just looking at... Well, I was mostly just looking at support level for that one, so... Although I guess it doesn't matter anymore for Lawrence. Although it depends on who they're gaining support with, then. Alright, more supplies. Nice. Ooh! And I can get Master Seals now? Oh, perfect. Now I can really have fun.
I wish to speak with you.
It's quite difficult to get people to band together for a common cause. Each person is their own entity, which means they have differing desires and goals. And yet, since ancient times, people have thought it wise to try and unify all those viewpoints under a single king. I wonder how long it will be until we break free from that custom. Yeah. Why is my voice not liking me today? No matter.
Hey there.
Hey, Shez. I wanted to thank you again.
Huh?
Thank me for what?
Thanks.
You've taken a weight off my shoulders. I'm grateful for that. You and Judith really let me have it after I let Randolph die. That gave me the push I needed to stop getting caught up in my own ideas and discuss them with people.
I'm counting on you.
I'm counting on you hear? And not just for your brawn, but your brains too. No pressure then?
What can I do for you?
The Eastern Church doesn't keep an order of knights because we do not believe in using force to chastise our believers. House Nilsson is charged with keeping order from within church territory. They have forbidden the use of any soldiers, even for self-defense. I hope it is now abundantly clear how different we are from the Central Church. Makes me wonder about the dispute between you and the Central Church and Sedith back in the Three Houses timeline. Our employer Irwin ordered us to look after his son. All while he's off fishing on the Great Bridge of Murder without a care in the world. I wish my life was that free and easy. But the pay is good, so I guess I can't complain. Alrighty then. Hey Hilda.
Did you need me?
I knew we'd eventually have to fight the kingdom, but I really don't want to.
Let's see.
I've just been thinking of all the times I visited the Blue Lion's classroom at the academy.
Let's see.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's never easy to fight people, you know. I already went through all this when we battled the Empire. Just thinking about having to do it again makes me sick to my stomach. Wars are seriously the worst. I hope we can put an end to all this soon. Oh dear, what's going on in chat? Unfortunately, I can't click on names in chat to see who all is. Alright, Regal, what's back? So, alright, fair warning. No more impersonating people and no spamming, okay? Alright,
well,
how's our leader holding up? Or I guess I should call him King now. It was a tough call to sacrifice his allies like that, but he can't start second guessing himself because of it. No worries there. He got the message loud and clear. I certainly hope so. Because if he makes a mistake, we're all dead. I wouldn't go that far, although actually if it's a battlefield, maybe.
Do you have a minute?
I traveled through the 3 territories on the western edge of Leicester. They were rife with chaos. Though apparently the nobles have started working to restore public order. Can't say I know what changed their attitudes so suddenly. Hang on. Alright, here we go. Oh man. Looks like I'm having to deal with... Oh! I've been dashing all around Fodlan for work, but it's gotten harder to get into the kingdom. Well, the kingdom's not great for business anyway, so it's no skin off my nose.
Welcome.
Alright, what have you got? Ah, we can finally start applying master classes now, huh? Nice.
Is that the one? Nothing but the best for you.
This is gonna be interesting to watch unfold.
Is that the one? Is that the one? Nothing but the best for you. Is that the one? Nothing but the best for you. Nothing but the best for you.
There we go.
Thanks a bunch.
What are you doing in here? I don't understand people who choose to bicker about the whys and hows of battle when the outcome is always the same. No matter what choices are made, blood will always be shed, and countless lives will always be lost.
Well?
In my opinion, people have an unfortunate tendency to overthink the means while woefully underthinking the ends. But the ends don't always justify the means. Bigger problems will come up if we only focus on the results without reflecting on the methods used. Perhaps, but my point remains the same. No matter what means we use or ends we seek, this is war. People will suffer and people will die. Doesn't mean we have to be well, doesn't mean we have to... Well, doesn't mean we can't just ignore it, though.
Nothing to report.
Good to see you again. Maybe it's just my imagination, but everyone's a lot more chipper now. I'm gonna do my best to keep this positivity going. Which means it's about to be thrown into chaos with the battle that I know is about to unfold. Opinion is split on whether the Empire or the Kingdom is stronger. The Empire wins in terms of pure military might. Oh, typo. But the Kingdom has a strong tradition of knighthood that makes them formidable in their own right. Plus, they have the Knights of Saros on their side. They won't be an easy opponent. Actually, yeah, with the Federation going for them now. Huh. Really is split down the middle, isn't it?
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
Alright, we have more stuff to gather. And hopefully with this, we'll be able
Everything
to
has its use.
get master classes in play. Well, I am certainly glad Claude abandoned that self-righteous attitude of his. However, he has yet to earn my full trust. This is but a mere step down the path to true kingship. I will be immensely disappointed if the coming battles do not mold him into the kind of king I want to serve.
Understand?
If that does not come to pass, it will be exceedingly difficult for me to accept his plans for Leicester. Agreed. Very curious to see how things will play out. What are you up to, Bernie? A bunch of stuff changed all at once, and now I have no clue what's going on. Why can't our enemies just stay the same? I can't keep up. Don't say it. I know. You're right. It's my fault for shutting myself away. I mean, is that a wrong assessment?
Hey there.
My Lord Baron Albrecht has an older brother who's gone missing. His mother is offering quite a tidy sum to anyone who finds him, dead or alive. Wait, you mean Balthus? He's the son of a previous wife, so I imagine the Baron's mother thinks he poses a threat to their position. Just a bit. Just a freaking bit.
I need you for a sec. I'm counting on you.
Hey, you're better at studying than me, right? Could you teach me how when you've got the time? I've been wanting to get back to it. You know, since we didn't get to finish the school year at the academy.
Right on.
That's great, Raphael. I'll do whatever I can to help.
Thanks.
Thanks. I get absolutely nowhere when I try to study on my own. I probably won't ever be as smart as the others, but I want to make sure I'm not holding them back. Fair enough. Good thing to work toward. Speaking of which... So what do you two have to say now? I see we were the only ones whose lives were so graciously spared.
Talk to me.
Yeah, but we weren't really part of the Imperial Army or the Knights of Saros. We'd probably be dead right now if we hadn't sided with the Federation, huh? Pretty scummy if you ask me. I don't think that's a foregone conclusion. Not that it would have been up to me.
Ugh.
That's not nearly as reassuring as you think it is. Here I thought you had our backs. We are like a pathetic little boat that has been tossed into the stormy tides of war. Oh boy. It's gonna take a while to win you guys over, huh? To be fair, given what happened. Can't exactly blame you. I cannot definitively say that Claude made a mistake during the battle in ALL. He sacrificed one person to ensure the rest of us would survive. If he hadn't done that, my friends might not be here today. As long as the war continues, people will suffer, both our enemies and our allies.
How's that?
I think it's only natural to want at least protect those closest to you. But in truth, no one person's life is more valuable than another's. It is never right to sacrifice someone.
Let's give it a try.
And so, all I can say is that I want the war to end as soon as possible. That is all. Speaking your mind a lot more. To be fair, it's probably healthy, but still, kinda surprised at that.
Well, how'd it go?
Out of curiosity, is there a paralog that we can see to?
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Yes. Hilda and Marianne. Wonder what that'll entail.
Make sure you're ready.
It's you.
I was flabbergasted that a commoner like me was allowed to participate in the round table. I guess we're really starting to see some changes now that we're the Federation.
Right on.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that commoners can have a say in the government.
I see.
Yes, I need to get accustomed to espousing my own viewpoints as well, instead of just following orders. You up to?
Training? Oh yeah.
Gerald's mercenaries should still be working for the Imperial Army.
What do you think?
We might not get another chance to battle them now that we're fighting the Kingdom and the Church.
Let's see.
Yeah, you're right. I'm not sure whether to be relieved or disappointed. Wait a sec. We might fight alongside the Imperial Army at some point. Which means we could end up fighting with them as allies. That would be amazing. I might just go screw it, we're moving on for this battle. I've got all the time in the world right now.
Jeez.
I'm glad to see His Majesty's in a much better mood. He should be fine now. You act like his older sister. Older sister, eh? You flatter me. She strikes me as more of a mother figure. She's got this maternal love thing going on. It's true. I'm certainly always scolding him like a parent. The mere thought makes me think of His Majesty's true mother, Lady Tiana. She was a woman of exceptional beauty.
Come to think
And
of
if
it,
I recall correctly, she was a close friend of yours, Judith.
Okay.
That's an understatement. We were like sisters. I could talk to Tiana about anything. It was such a shock when little Claude just turned up one day with a letter from her.
I see.
Ah, so that's why you've always supported him, even before he became the Alliance leader. Of course. My best friend asked me to help him, but he hardly needs me anymore. That boy's gonna do just fine. That makes a lot more sense now. That makes a lot more sense now.
Do you have a minute?
This change from Alliance to Federation will be but a tiny footnote in Fodlan's long history. Lester used to be under the Empire's control, but then the Kingdom took them over. Eventually they rebelled and became independent. so it would hardly be a surprise that the Federation now expanded further into the kingdom. We'll see how it plays out. You know, the longer I'm in this army, the more I run into people I don't want to see. It'd be bad news if they figured out where I am.
What do you think?
Let me guess. You busted someone up. I can help mediate any fights if you want.
Yeah.
Nah, I like my brawls big and loud. I don't care how many buddies my opponent brings, I'll take them all down. Anyway, that's not what I'm talking about. It's people from my old home.
Thoughts?
But let's just forget about all that. Wanna go grab some food? Your treat, of course. My treat, of course. At least one thing stayed the frickin' same.
Did you know?
I've been pretty anxious to go against the Central Church. Everyone in my territory believes in the teachings of Saros, even if they aren't all devout followers.
You've made my
Thank goodness there weren't any riots. I suppose that's all due to the Bishop of the Eastern Church.
If I may.
Speaking of which, apparently Judith had a word with her before all this happened. I hear they've been good friends for a long time. That probably helped smooth things over, too. Interesting. Is there anyone that Judith isn't on friendly terms with, apart from maybe House Gloucester?
By the way,
I heard that General Randolph was actually the nephew of Count Burgles, the Empire's Minister of Military Affairs, and that he'd been trying to elevate his family's position through his military accomplishments. I think his younger sister is in the Imperial Army, too. She must be devastated right now. If only you knew. Although, here's what I'm having trouble understanding. Fleisch wanting revenge, I understand, but the thing is, she doesn't show up in 2 of the 4 routes where in 3 houses, both of which... Well, she doesn't show up in 2 of the 4 routes, 2 of which have you taking out Randolph directly, in 3 houses. So what I'm curious about is what would prompt this kind of drastic action, because the reason she goes full revenge, because she does go full revenge mode in one of the routes, but that's because Randolph died in a more brutal manner in that one. So, part of me is wondering why she would go to this length to try and organize something, as compared to trying to be very subtle when taking revenge in the route I'm thinking of. I don't know. I had been in the Empire until I heard the Alliance recently became the Federation. I came hoping to see what interesting things might occur.
I'm counting.
I have a feeling that Fodlan's future hinges on what King Claude does next. We shall see. Hey, Petra. The easiest time to be hunting a mighty beast is when it is stalking other prey. Then you can be hunting both together. Claude is thinking like a good hunter. But people here are thinking this strategy is not good. In Bridget, we would be giving him praise. It's all a matter of priorities.
Time to work you into shape.
Alrighty, so if there's a paralogue to see to, next question is how much time do I have? Am I willing to put in all the time required to... Honestly, I kind of want to try and get to the next main story battle, but that will require a fair amount of work. I'll have to mull that over. For now, one thing I want to check. What's it required to get master classes? Elite training gear and lavish building material. I suspect that... I suspect that I might not be able to get too much of that yet. At this point, we're probably in the build-up stockpile stage. So, my best bet would probably be to make sure that prerequisites are seen to. So it looks like Lysithea is good there. Can never go back to work on... Actually, if you're not desperately in need of work, you can always just throw Happy and Constance into the fray. Wait, Lawrence and Constance have an A support? Alright, you definitely need work, so you're staying on. Ignatz, what do you need? That'll help you in the long run. What about you, Leone? Yeah, go ahead and work on Priest since that you're going into Holy Knight. Alright, Balthus. Can probably swap you out for someone. Wait, Happy and Shamir? What? Okay, then. Although Shamir doesn't need a whole lot. Is there someone else who needs more work? Actually, Bernie probably does. Is Bernie being trained right now? No. She also doesn't have anything else being worked on. Suppose I could have her, well, give her Brigand and have her work on that. Yeah, that'll suffice. Where's Bernie?
just want to go home.
Alright, that'll give Bernie something to work on. Although, if we're not actively building up support through that, since that she doesn't need it, maybe it would be better to work on Shamir then. You know what? There's the A support. Let's go work on that. Wait, no name. Is there something going on? Wait a minute. The problem is it's impossible to tell through what I'm seeing right now. Are there two no-names in chat right now? Oh boy. I don't have time to deal with this. Probably gonna end up needing to deal with this anyway. Actually, here's my question. If it's the same account, what happens if I do this? Huh, it's a different account. Okay then. It's hard to tell though. I'll have to go digging through later. Figure it out. Alright, for now then. Let's go through this.
We are accomplishing more together. A new
Cool.
power is now being mine.
I don't know how much magic will be useful to you given, but if you're going into the Trickster class for your Master class, may as well. That was my thinking for that anyway. Let's see, Mage will probably be more useful long term. That looks so wrong.
A new challenge that will be overcome.
Oh wow, it started pouring buckets. It's gonna be very interesting to see if anything... Oh man, considering it's the 4th of July tomorrow, that's gonna make things interesting. Okay.
I'm glad we finished.
There we go.
There must be more to this.
I've got the hang of it.
Cool. Alright, let's just do successive training to speed it up. Oh, and the moment I hit successive training, it doesn't end up mattering.
It's making sense now.
This is suitable.
Getting stronger.
Alrighty. Now I can give you Warlock so you can move into Gramarye pretty soon. Here we are.
I hope I can handle this.
Alrighty. Back to the training. There we go.
Can't wait to see it in action.
I had this power within me all the while?
I work to grow.
Not gonna forget this.
I'll remember this.
Okay. Were you still working on Mage this whole time? Crap. I am intelligent. Guess we can have you work on Soldier as one last thing. Huh? There's gonna be a conversation? What is that bubble? Oh, right, the suggestion bonus. Right, okay. Now that makes sense.
I had this power within me all the while?
Getting stronger.
I bet this'll come in handy.
This should come in handy.
There we go.
Time to work, you can't wait to see how you do.
Alrighty, now I just gotta see to a few other things.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Alright, now we've got a lot more options. Is Dr. What gone again? Well, I wanted to see what would happen if I timed out the Regal What stuff, just to see if it was the same account. Because as far as I can tell, based on what you're saying in chat, it seems that someone's trying to... Is that you're claiming that he's impersonating you? So I wanted to see if timing that out would cause anything to happen. So, well, here we are. Bro, what is this stream? It was supposed to be me move on with story points, but, well, here we are. Well, if he acts up next stream, I'll ban him.
Solid, solid.
You've prepared exactly what I desire to eat. I'm glad that you've been paying attention.
This is one of my favorites. Thank you. This really makes my day.
Alrighty then.
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
Okay. Greatly feels awake and engaged at start of battle, huh? Let's go with this. I wonder what they're gonna do after the timeout? No idea. Oh, nice.
Hey, this is great.
Wait, for me?
Great. I love this stuff.
This is delicious. I feel my strength returning.
Alright, now we might actually have to see the Awakening gauge come out. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, what supports do Constance and Happy have? Alright, so a little bit with Claude. Huh, wouldn't have expected that. Ignatz, Bernie, Shamir... Bernie? I am surprised by these. I wouldn't have expected these associations. And Constance. Lawrence, that makes a degree of sense. Nobility. And then a bunch of Imperial people. That also makes sense. I guess we'll check that in due time.
Hunger is the true
Is there any
enemy.
other benefit that I can get? I guess I'm not going to press my luck too much.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
There we go. That takes care of that.
Care to make yourself useful?
Alright, let's see what volunteer... Alright, oh, both of you will do well at this. Alright, let's build up this support chain.
I've got nothing to worry about with the two of you on the job.
I can only hope to repay a fraction of the kindness you have shown me, both above and below ground, my dear Happy.
You've done plenty for me, Coco. So let's just take it one step at a time like always. There, done. Good thing nothing happened that would have made me sigh.
I disagree. It would have been ideal for you to sigh in my direction. That I might have served as bait, and at least provided some modicum of use.
Well, Constance is being Constance.
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
What else are they good at? Actually, wait. Don't Happy and Bernie have... Oh, I guess I can't have someone volunteer more than once per day. Good to know. These two are bound to have plenty to talk about eventually.
Counting on you both.
I will see it done speedily.
And you need me for this? Are you sure?
There we go.
We all must do our fair share to make yourself useful.
Now what else can I have people do? Not too much. Guess I can spend the other two on expeditions. So let's look at the support chains real quick. Actually, you know what? For that.
I carry a little of everything here.
Yes, let's definitely buy one of these. Let's make sure to sell all the booleans that we've been getting too. Oh, wow. Throw these on the pile, and there's a metric ton of gold at hand. Nice.
You've got an eye for quality, friend. You've got an eye for quality, friend.
Just to be on the safe side. Alright, that should do.
Hope to see you again soon.
So, doesn't seem to be a major way to gain, well, doesn't seem a major way to gain any sort of materials yet, so I probably won't worry about master classes just yet. So, I guess real quick, let's go ahead and go through the supports real quick. So, do I have any initial conversations between Happy and Constance? Yes, I do. Go ahead and see to this, then I can take Happy and Constance on expeditions.
Needless to say, that is the only logical course of action. Excuse me, are you even listening?
I forgot how much I disliked you.
Sorry, I got distracted and missed the last part. Something about your plan to restore House Nouvelle?
Oh, this nonsense again?
That was where the conversation started. Clearly you have not listened to a single word I've said. Creating new magic, charting unknown sorcery waters. Therein lies the means to make my dream a reality. To that end, I have decided that you will make a most fitting test subject for my research.
Oh no, this track again.
No thanks.
What reason could you possibly have to refuse? Do you not want the honor of helping House Nouvelle regain its former glory?
No, I don't.
I don't mind lending a hand, but I'm not so keen on being a test subject. You don't even know what'll happen. Wouldn't it make sense to experiment on yourself first?
Huh. A rather astute deduction for one such as yourself.
And what's that supposed to mean?
However, there is one critical flaw in your reasoning. Were I to do as you propose, I would be unable to properly observe the results with my own eyes.
Well then, you'll just have to be patient until someone volunteers.
This sounds like the high school popular girl. Yeah, and it's why I hate it. The one character I disliked in the Ashen Wolves, right there.
We'd have a big problem on our hands if something happened to me before the next battle, right? Actually, that probably goes for everyone.
I suppose you are correct. But then, my research has reached an impasse.
Well, too bad.
I guess so. Okay, how about this? Since we're at war, why not try and distinguish yourself in battle? You could still conduct your research at the same time. Combat's more my wheelhouse anyway. In fact, we could even start right now with some training. What do you say?
I respectfully decline. While I am not entirely opposed to the idea of military prestige, I am unable to accompany you at this time. Training at night will surely suffice.
Ah, right, the whole shady lady thing.
At night? But you won't have enough time if you don't train during the day. You're not planning on pulling all-nighters, are you?
Oh, please! I am not that foolish. I simply do not wish to train at this very moment.
Just explain what's going on already.
If you work out at night, that means you're going to bed right after. That's going to reduce the quality of your sleep. You'll wake up sluggish the next morning, which will drag you down all day. It'll turn into a vicious cycle. See what I mean?
My! I never expected you to put forth such an eloquent counter-argument.
Did I miss anything with that? Nope.
Be that as it may, I have my reasons. Reasons that I, unfortunately, cannot ignore. Nevertheless, I shall succeed in all my endeavors, be they magical or military, and I shall do it all in my own way.
I hate it. May as well see to the rest as a palate cleanser real quick. Oh hey! These conversations were always fun.
Hey, Lysithea, you have a minute? There's something I need to talk to you about.
Fine. You can have 1 minute. I might not look it, but I'm actually pretty busy here.
Don't I know it? I can't remember the last time I saw you take a break. Anyway, I'll keep it quick. It's about what happened in our last fight. Charging in headfirst like that isn't like you, Lysithea, and not in a good way.
And what, in your expert opinion, makes it so unlike me? All I did was end the battle in the quickest, most efficient way possible, which in turn kept damages to a minimum. If anything, you should be thanking me.
Where's all this antagonism coming from?
It worked this time, sure. But there was a good chance it could have failed, too. You shouldn't leave things up to fate like that. If things hadn't gone your way, you could have lost your entire unit. You and your soldiers alike would be at the feet of the goddess right now. My point is, you need to make decisions based on strategy, not chance. I thought someone as smart as you would understand that.
Oh no, that's gonna piss her off more.
Yes, that's enough lectures for today. I know what I'm supposed to be doing. But had my unit not rushed in, the battle would have dragged on for far too long. The fighting would have surely raged into the next day. We would have had to revisit our tactics entirely if the enemy changed formations at daybreak. And if things had gone south from there, it could have taken us more days further to finish the battle.
I get the feeling that you're over-exaggerating, but okay, carry on.
I won't insist I made the right decision, but don't imply I didn't consider the possibilities. I was always fully aware that we could fail.
But failure didn't even have to be an option. Sure, the battle dragging on would have had an impact on the war at large, but so what? In the grand scheme of things, your life is far, far more valuable than a few measly days of combat. Please, Lysithea, I need you to promise me you won't put yourself in danger like that again.
I'm sorry. I can't do that.
You know, it's not just your own life you're rolling the dice with. Every single soldier you command would die with pride by your word.
So, you're saying I fail as a leader? Yes, maybe I do. Well, feel free to remove me from my post if you don't think I should be commanding troops. That's wholly within your right. Do what you will. Until then, I'm going to do what I will. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Why are you so angry about this?
Sheesh. I don't know what's up with her, but I can't help if she's gonna be that stubborn about it. Either way, it doesn't seem like she's changing tunes anytime soon. Guess I'll just have to do what I can to keep her safe in the meantime.
Where's that antagonism coming from, though? That's what I don't understand. Oh, well. Wait, you don't even have access? Huh? How's that work? Oh, well. So, what do you two have to talk about?
So you seek to block my path, do you? Do you challenge me? If so, be warned. None can hope to stand against me in a staring contest.
Are you talking to a horse? Oh, that's even worse. Really?
Begin!
Why?
You are a gracious loser to accept defeat so readily.
Why?
I am hesitant even to ask, but what are you doing?
If it isn't Lawrence spying on me, Well, if you must know, an insolent feline was blocking my path and challenged me to a staring contest.
Why?
However, we determined the winner quite readily. Were you witness to my victory?
Were
Why?
you once so noble?
I was, yes, and still am so at heart. In the future, you will see me as both the head of House Nouvelle and the world's finest mage.
Then it seems I must adjust my perception of you. I always knew you to be a striking beauty who possesses a keen talent for magic. I was even considering you as a candidate for marriage, should you happen to reform your house. But now to find you competing with a house cat... I beg your pardon. Pray disregard my words.
The gall required to consider a woman as a mate and subsequently disqualify her in the following sentence is staggering. Staggering, I tell you!
More than you deserve.
You are a coarse, vulgar, indecent boor! And were I ever under consideration for your hand in marriage, I hereby withdraw any and all possible interest! Also, you are the head of House Gloucester, yes? Why would I ever hope to marry into a house of such meager standing?
Oh no. Oh no.
How dare you? The magnificent House Gloucester is anything but meager.
Who do I want? Who do I want to lose more? I want Constance to lose more, but can both of them lose?
I do dare, and have done! And while I know not of your status within Leicester, House Nouvelle is steeped in tradition, with a bloodline closely guarded and unbroken. I find it hard to believe that joining your house is worth uprooting that.
Well now, I can hardly back down from words such as those. We of Gloucester are legitimate descendants of one of the 10 elites and inheritors of a hero's relic.
That I then handed off to Lysithea.
Long have we held a seat at the Alliance Round Table, why we are among the most distinguished houses in the whole of Leicester. We are no less valuable than House Nouvelle, who, may I add, were condemned to extinction by the previous emperor.
It seems our allegations are doomed to never reach a point of agreement.
Then I suppose we have no choice but to compete, that we may determine which of us is superior.
What am I even watching?
Choose whatever battlefield you wish, Lawrence. I shall ever be the agent of your doom.
What am I even watching? What is happening? Why is happening? Why? Alright, now who do I need to build up support with for Shez? Doesn't seem like I need to worry about gifts very often, if at all. So it looks like the only ones who aren't B rank at this point are Constance and Happy. Let's get Constance out of the way first then.
What do I owe the honor?
Talk to me.
Actually, how's this gonna work since that you're dour in the sunlight?
I sincerely doubt you would enjoy yourself in my pathetic company.
This would probably be the most ideal for you.
Down. But alas, a ferocious bear awaited them in the forest, and they were all devoured alive. The end. Well, did you enjoy my story?
I thought I had.
When I watch tea diffuse through water in my cup, I feel a fleeting moment of happiness.
I feel like this might actually work.
Truly?
Okay, worth a shot.
Are you familiar with curses? Unlike magic, there is much I do not understand about the art. To sum things up.
Well, this is going badly. I swear I'm not trying to do this on purpose.
I spent some time under Garreg Mach in Abyss. I found it to be strangely comforting.
What have you missed, No Name? Not much.
In point of fact, I can only offer my sincere gratitude for the kindness you have shown me.
Alrighty then. That's one.
Talk to me. Ready to head out? Because I sure am.
You have any preference? What would you prefer? Let's see, you lived in the mountains if I'm not mistaken, so probably forest.
Just don't take me anywhere weird, okay?
Is that a suggestion?
I lived in a deep forest like this for a really long time. Probably explains why I feel so at home here.
Figured it would be a good place.
They do leave me scratching my head sometimes, but I think I get along with them well enough. Thanks. Say, have you ever eaten the root of this plant here? It's sweet, but I also think it's poisonous. Same.
That didn't work? That's kind of surprising.
I really like singing, but I only know songs from my village that no one else has even heard of. Got it.
Huh.
I never get tired of being outdoors. Ask me again the next time you go, alright?
There we go. Alright, that's all my points used up. So, I think next on the chopping block, well, I want to try and, let's see, we're bringing Hilda and Marianne into a paralogue. Actually, do I want to keep going, or do I want to call it here? Oh? Oh, right, how did I miss this? So what do you two have to talk about?
Oh, it's Shammy.
What, that's what you're calling her?
Ah, Happy.
Strange. I didn't take you for the praying type.
Good. I'm not.
Thought so. Then what are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Just looking for some peace and quiet. This place seemed like the best option.
Got it. Should I leave you be then?
You're fine. I've had enough silence anyway. You don't strike me as the praying type either. What brings you here?
Same reason as you, I guess. I just wanted some more quiet. But I don't mind if you're here, Shammy.
Alright. Mind if I ask you something then?
You just did. Kidding. Go for it.
It just occurred to me, but you used to live in Abyss, right? Under Garreg Mach? Did you ever see a pagan altar or statue down there?
Wait, yes, what?
Ah, you mean that big hunk of metal with the giant wings? Yeah, it's pretty hard to miss. Hold on, you know about Abyss? Did you go down there when you were a knight?
No, before that. Have you heard of the Dagda and Bridget War? After my side lost to the Empire, I was stranded in Fodlan. Somehow I wound up in Abyss. Soon after I started living there, I ran into trouble with someone from the church. Fortunately, Rhea noticed me, and I got hired by the Knights of Seros.
Oh, that's why you felt you owed Rhea a debt then. Okay. Interesting.
Let me guess. You got into it with Elfie, didn't you?
Elfie. The name sounds familiar, but I'm not sure.
Wait, you mean Elfric?
Interesting. Anyway, sorry. I kind of interrupted you there.
Don't worry about it. So, that pagan statue, it's actually of a Dagdan deity.
No kidding. You're from Dagda, right?
Yes. I think it was the god of fate. I always wondered how it ended up there.
No clue. It's probably been there forever. You know, I remember there was this one foreigner who prayed to it all the time. Like, really prayed. She must have been from Dagda too.
Most likely. It will have to remain a mystery for now. Thanks, Happy. Is there anything you want to ask me?
What? Really?
What?
Let's see.
You are being surprisingly open, Shamir. That's a side to you we don't get to see very much of. Neat. Very neat. Okay then. Uh-huh. You know what? I'm gonna keep going. Mostly because I know what the main story battle has in store for me.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Okay, paralogue time. Oh no, I think I know exactly what this is about to entail. Wait, Hilda, you were just on a paralogue, which means this is... Oh no.
I'm sorry to drag you into this, It's my responsibility, and I should be handling it myself.
It's all good. You clearly needed the help. Still, I always figured you'd be better at keeping your equipment in order.
Oh no, I'm honestly terrible at this kind of thing. You should see the state my room is in. The more I try to get organized, the more chaos seems to creep into my...
Did you just trip on something? Yep, she tripped on something.
Ow.
Are you alright? Oh, this is terrible. I never should have dragged you into this.
What, me? I'm fine. Let's keep going.
I'm serious. You shouldn't have any more to do with me. It won't end well.
Oh no, yep, it's going exactly the direction I expected.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Marianne, we're supposed to be leaving on our scouting mission soon. What are you doing?
Sorry. I was trying to organize my squad's provisions, and things just sort of spun out of control.
You always do this. Would you please just ask me for help instead of trying to do it all yourself?
Yes, I'm sorry. Why don't we just head out on that mission? I can finish this later.
You know what? Don't worry about it. I can handle a little scouting mission on my own.
But...
I think cleaning up this mess is more important. You'll help her, right? Marianne really isn't good at this sort of thing.
You don't say.
Just make sure you stay with her until it's done. Promise me, okay?
For Marianne, anything.
Good, because I'm dead serious about not leaving her alone with this.
I'm so sorry.
Anyway, I've got some scouting to do. Good luck.
All right, let's get this stuff sorted. Our first job should be organizing everything by type.
This is gonna end badly.
Okay.
Whoa, hold on. I thought we were grouping all of the timbers by length.
Yes, I was doing that. But then I noticed some of yours weren't exactly the same, so I divided them up further.
Look, just try to keep everything simple. 3 piles. 1 for long stuff, 1 for short stuff, and 1 for all the medium-ish stuff in between.
I see. In that case, I'll set this right...
Again?
You've gotta be kidding me. Ow. Again. Looks like we're back to square one.
Oh no! I'm so sorry. Please, you should just go and let me handle the rest myself.
No can do. I promised Hilda I'd stay here until the job was done. Speaking of which, where is she?
Yes, it has been a while, hasn't it?
You worried about her?
I am, actually. Would it be alright to leave this for the moment and go check on her?
Yeah, sure. This pile of stuff isn't going anywhere.
And besides, Hilda's far more important.
Hey, when you're right, you're right. Let's go.
Alrighty, off we go. Great. We gotta go rescue her. Given how things went last time. Oh boy. Let's see, I better give you greater defense. You can take the steel shield. I'll just give Shez something else. Maybe the evasion ring would be good? Yeah, that should be fine. Yep, that should be just fine. Is there anything that I should give you for this, as far as this is concerned? Well, we can always just focus on augmenting... Yeah, we'll focus on augmenting your type effectiveness. And in the meantime, let's also check on Hilda real quick, since we know she's probably going to be playable at some point. Yeah, we'll keep the charm ring. Yeah, we'll just focus on augmenting specific stuff. Actually, you know, if we've got the Hero's Relic, we may as well use this. Alrighty. Let's see if we can manage this.
It's just as I feared. Hilda has been surrounded. We have to help her.
These look like Blue Line's troops. Well, Kingdom
It's all my
troops.
fault. If I just stayed away from Hilda, she never would have.
Knock off the mumbling and let's cut through that stronghold over there. Come on.
Off we go. Well, if they've got a specific path for us in mind...
Excuse me, is this a please? Excuse
Oh, right,
me.
I gave you heal. Alright, anything specific you want me to do? Okay, just get to Hilda right now.
Spotted by the enemy already? Some scout I turned out to be.
Should die pretty quickly given how over-leveled Shez is, and the extra battalion I gave. And bam. Alright, how long does this last? 15 minutes. Yeah, let's cut down if we can on the way there. Besides, Shez has our best weapon in the game right now. Second maybe to the Killer Lance that I think Lawrence has right now. That base captain really should not have approached.
They closed the gates. Is this a trap?
They cut us off, but if we can get out of here, we should still be able to reach Hilda.
Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. We have double advantage, so it should be just fine. Worst case scenario, I can always break out the warrior gauge.
I'll never get out of here if this keeps up.
Wham! Some of the
The
gates.
gate leading into the center won't open. I don't understand.
They must have
All
figured
right.
out our plan. In which case, we'll just find another way.
Alright, let's rush.
It's my cursed crest, bringing disaster to everyone around me.
A gatekeeper, huh? Nothing to report? Here's something to report.
We'll do it together! I've got you now!
There we go.
Now, rush them!
Yeah, good luck.
Oh, great. An ambush. Come on, Marianne. The two of us will have to break through.
Have to kill all of them? Okay.
This is an awful lot of enemies to take on with just the two of us, don't you think?
I mean, yeah. Imagine how Hilda feels.
No, you're right. I mustn't be frightened. I can do this.
Alright, there we go. That one goes down. You can take out one sniper with the warrior gauge and the other by just having Marianne
Even more.
just deal them.
I'll fight too.
Whoa, you're pretty strong.
Not sure how much longer I can keep this up. I sure hope someone's coming to help me.
Alright, that should be enough to take out one sniper. Or not. Come on, die already. I didn't give you the killer weapon, did I? Alright, warrior gauge him.
If you would like, maybe.
We'll do it together! I got you now!
Bam.
Oh, we did it.
Moving on.
Hilda can't hold out much longer. Let's go!
Listen up. I am not the woman you want to tick off today.
We'll never reach Hilda in time if we can't get through this stronghold.
Alright, another stronghold to deal with. Alright, let's get him. Oh crap, we're pushing our luck.
I wish I'd taken the time to write that will.
Really?
The gate is open. Hold on, Hilda. I'm so sorry, Hilda. This is all my fault.
Marianne, you came! I seriously thought I was a goner there, but now I've got a second wind.
Alright, how we doing? Oh, we're doing fine.
Time for a counterattack!
Ah, great. Those aren't catapults, those are trebuchets. Localization, you suck.
I'm so sorry, Hilda. My quest has brought you nothing but disaster.
What are you talking about? I just got too close to the enemy camp, that's all. Guess I shouldn't have come by myself. Next time, we'll go together, okay?
No, Hilda.
Oh jeez, this is actually hurting. Let's go deal with these quickly. Alright, I don't want to think, just hit.
If you would like, maybe...
We'll do it together! I've got you now!
Bam. Alright, one down. I'm glad Shez has the fast movement ability.
Yeah, not bad.
Alright, let's go first deal with the trebuchets. Oh, perfect. Shez should be able to rip this one, a new one, pretty swiftly. Thank you, Marianne. Alright, I've only got 2 more uses of that. Oh, crap!
Dying? For someone else? I can't believe this.
I actually was too late? Holy crap. That's new. Huh. Okay, that was unexpected. Alright, let's try that again. Alright, we had the so I guess I can't afford to just move swiftly up.
It's just... Please, excuse me. I'll let as I feared. Hilda has been surrounded. We have to help her.
Alright, no more lingering this time.
This is all my fault. If I just stayed away from Hilda, she never would have...
Knock off the mumbling and let's cut through that stronghold over there. Come on.
Spotted by the enemy already? Some scout I turned out to be.
Alright, so these guys cut us off. So we rip them to shreds.
Cut us off, but if we can get out of here, we should still
Ah,
be able to
jeez,
reach
that came
Hilda.
through. Sorry, getting distracted by other stuff. Okay, there we go. At least now that I know what to expect, I should be able to get through this without letting Hilda die a second time. At least in theory. There we go. Just have to scramble a little bit, but at least they'll be... Oh shoot, Marianne doesn't have a chance to catch up to me, does she?
Please, excuse me. Let's go.
Alright, well, there should be a chance for her to catch up once that we reach a certain point.
I'll let... The gate leading into the center won't open. I don't understand.
They must have figured out our plan. In which case, we'll just find another way.
It's my cursed crest, bringing disaster to everyone around me.
There we go. No.
No, not yet.
Almost there. There we are.
Rush them.
Alright, who wants to die next?
Oh, great. An ambush. Come on, Marianne. The two of us will have to break through.
I'll never get out of here if this keeps up.
There we go.
A lot of enemies to take on with just the two of us, don't you think?
I mean, yeah. But imagine how Hilda feels.
No, you're right.
Huh, tracking shot. Didn't think they knew that as a combat art. There we go.
Not sure how much longer I can keep this up. I sure hope someone's coming to help me.
We'll do it together! I've got you now!
There we go. How we doing? Oh, perfect.
We did it!
Hilda can't hold out much longer. Let's go!
Listen up. I am not the woman you want to tick off today.
We'll never reach Hilda in time if we can't get through this stronghold.
Alright, hopefully that'll be enough to kill. Not quite.
Still fight.
I got it!
Thanks, Marianne. Down you go.
You're so strong. Sure wish I'd taken the time to write that will.
Oh, I think I know what they want me to do. I can swap to Marianne and use the heal combat arts.
The gate is open. Hold on, Hilda. I'll fight too. I'm so sorry, Hilda. This is all my fault. Have to be careful.
Marianne, you came! I seriously thought I was a goner there. But now, I've got a second wind.
Really should have led with that now that I think of it. Probably could have dragged on as much as I wanted if I had. There we go. There we go. There are the trebuchets. Nice.
I'm so sorry, Hilda.
Give me a sec.
My quest has brought you nothing but disaster.
Huh? What are you talking about? I just got too close to the enemy camp, that's all. Guess I shouldn't have come by myself. Next time, we'll go together, okay?
No, Hilda.
Sorry about that. Roommate just needed to ask me something. Alright, back to it.
I'll
Actually, you know what? Easy solution.
If you would like, maybe...
We'll do it together!
Bam, and bam. Alright, that knocks out one of them. Actually, wait. If the other... What's Hilda fighting right now? If it's a sniper, we might be in trouble. Oh yeah, don't let her be near a sniper. Yeah, since that Hilda's a wyvern right now, yeah. Well, on a wyvern right now. No, do not let her near a sniper. Do not let her near a sniper. That way lies madness. That's probably why she got killed the first time.
I feel like I can do anything with you by my side, Marianne. Be cautious, and I feel the same. Knowing it was you I was saving allowed me to be brave.
Come on, let me heal you.
Have to be careful.
My turn.
Alright, now let's go deal with that trebuchet. Alright, how many enemies are left? I'm not gonna worry too much about that. Probably gonna have to fight our way out anyway. There we go. Down you go. How have we seen to that?
We did it! If you would like, maybe...
We'll do it together! I've got you now!
There we go.
I want to grow even more.
Alright, now what's Hilda fighting? Well, I guess I can go after base camps in the meantime.
We did it! Thank you, Marianne. Oh, and thanks to you, too. I only hope I was of some use.
You were of use. Alright, Hilda's usable now?
We defeated the
Excellent.
general, but we're still right in the middle of an enemy encampment. We should leave, quickly.
Wow, someone's perked up.
I'll assist you.
Go. Alright, it'll be a little... Alright, here's what we're gonna do.
I'll fight too. Please, excuse me. Please.
We'll send you to link up with Hilda.
I'll lend you
We'll
my
have Hilda
strength.
start blazing through since that she's
Yeah.
got
let's
a
do
proficiency
this.
against axe swingers. Well, against
Don't worry,
lances.
I won't slack off. Oh, we can skip my...
Take a breather.
So I just have to have Hilda reach a certain point. Actually, you know what? I don't get to push this button very often. Let's push this button. I don't have type effectiveness, but you know what I do have? Murder! Of course, they're facing the wrong direction. How are we doing? Yeah, we're doing fine. Yeah, no, I'm not stopping. Are we doing for damage? Yeah, we're fine. God, the Awakening game's age lasts for so much longer in this version. Maybe it's just because it's Shez at the helm, but still. There we go.
Hooray! That sweet smell.
There we go.
I'm getting stronger.
Who's next? Nice. Oh, what's chat up to? I love these streams. It's chill, fun, and underrated. People saw it would get a good reaction. I appreciate that. It's a little niche given the subject matter right now, but you know what? That's what the Sanic stuff is for, right? Alright, we're about to run out of Awakening Gauge. Let's just find an enemy to just... Well, I guess that's just it. Guess we're just showing off then. Alright, we can have Jez just go off in a random corner to go beat up on people. How are we looking as far as time's concerned? Pushing our luck, but it'll be fine. Nice. Do the people you murdered make the people in-game look at you wrong, or nah, it's just war? As far as gameplay is concerned, it's usually not a problem. As far as the story is concerned, it's context dependent. Yeah, it looks like if I want Hilda to go this way, I'll have to break through. More so than I expected. And Frico Gold doesn't last very long. Until I can upgrade that Hero's Relic, maybe I should have gone with the Killer Axe. Whatever I've got handy. Actually, you know what? Just to be on the safe side, let's aim for the Stronghold.
Don't you think?
Yeah, I'd like to think this is the real Marianne. I'll give it a try. Oh, we can skip my turn, you know.
Actually, yeah, that's what I can do. I can have Marianne open up the stun gauge. Actually, if I can knock you over near that paladin, I can knock two birds out with one stone, maybe. Do this!
Can you help me, Hilda? Of course, Marianne. Out you go.
Alright, knocks both of them out easily enough. How are we doing for enemy kills? Still working on it?
Yeah, let's
Alright
do
then.
this. Don't.
My turn.
Cool. Alright, so I can have Hilda rush to the end if time starts to run low. So I can just have Shez wail on people in the meantime. Alright, the Stronghold should be a good way to get kills. Open him up. Get in there. Oh man, they brought in a lot of people quick. Good. For me. Alright.
Skip my turn, you know.
Doesn't look like there's that many enemies here. A bit better off fighting this bunch. Alright, we're done. Just need Hilda to escape.
Switching it up, huh?
clear now.
Unless...
Wait, is that...
Oh no, is it what I... Oh no.
This is the perfect chance to demonstrate
Oh
how
no.
far I've come. Now, forward!
Oh no, I don't want to fight Ingrid, no!
Guess we weren't in the clear after all. Still.
Not a problem.
I think we can take her.
Actually, how far is the awakening gauge on Marianne? If I had realized this, I would have gone here sooner. Alright, now that that's cracked open. Oh, Ingrid's gonna be tough to fight. Thank you, Marianne. Oh, crap!
I'll fight too.
We can skip my turn, you know.
Okay, not getting a rank, S rank anymore. Holy crap, that...
Just in case.
That hurt! Holy crap! Okay, Shez, get in here and open her up. You may not have type effectiveness, and you don't have the awakening gauge. Oh crap, now you're burning.
Well, couldn't hurt.
Whew.
Not a problem.
Wow. Let me switch.
I'm not finished.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Ooh. I think I know what I need to do. Alright, we're not worried about time or kills anymore. Alright, good. That gives me much more uses of wind sweep than I did before. With that, I should be able to knock Ingrid down. Alright. That should get us the stronghold, which should help as far as reinforcements are concerned. And then we hit Ingrid a bunch.
No matter the cost.
Please retreat, Ingrid. I don't want to kill you.
Let my friends down.
It's not over. Let's link up.
I'll be cheering you on.
You got my back?
Come on, follow me.
Alright, this should help finish her off. Hopefully.
Together. I got you now.
Alright, she's down.
This is all I can do.
Okay. That was pain.
We won. Now we can finally go home. Thank you, Marianne.
It was a group effort. Now let's get out of here before someone else shows up.
Agreed. Ow! That hurt.
I won't let myself stop here.
I think I'm gonna call it here for now.
Yeah.
As much as I want to keep going, I feel like I should call it here. Got a couple paralogs that I can retry to get S rank on, if I'm not mistaken. How long have we been going? Oh wow, almost 3 hours. Yeah, we're calling it here.
I'm exhausted. I thought this was going to be one of those quick in and out kind of things.
We're lucky we got out of there alive.
So, Marianne, what were you trying to say before about your crest?
Yeah, something about how people shouldn't get involved with you. What was that about?
Oh, that.
You know what? Forget it.
Forget it?
She doesn't have to talk about it if she doesn't want to. All I care about is that Marianne keeps smiling.
Well, I suppose I do feel a bit more confident now. Since we made it home safely, it proves things can go well even if I happen to be there.
Okay, thinking like that is just plain silly. I mean, the only reason I got in trouble in the first place is because I went there without you.
The lesson here is that when you two are supposed to do something together, actually do it together.
Exactly. All right. Hey, so did you finish that little cleaning project?
Cleaning project?
Organizing the provisions for Marianne's squad. Did you finish?
Oh, right. That.
Well, that's a big fat no.
Look, Marianne was worried, so we stopped what we were doing and came to find you. Still, it was our call, and we'll take the fall for it.
You were worried about me, Marianne? Really?
Really. Once I imagined the worst, I couldn't get it out of my head.
And it turns out the truth wasn't too far off.
Oh, I'm glad you care. You know what? Don't even worry about organizing those supplies. I'll take care of it for you.
You sure?
You bet. I mean, it's not like I enjoy that kind of work, but I'm actually pretty good at it.
Wait, you're volunteering for work? Okay, yeah, I probably do need to call it after this stream, but what, huh? Well then, okay.
That's a huge weight off my mind. Thank you.
Well, guess that about ties everything up.
Oh, but you still have to help. I'm just doing Marianne's part. Plus, you promised, remember?
Ah, great. Chat's being silly again. Okay. Well, let's see what kind of effect this has. Oh crap, that got all of it? Wait, how did that get all of No Name? What the hell? Is YouTube not able to distinguish it either? That is bizarre. Sorry, No Name. Crap. What the hell? Well, there goes the entire chat history. May as well just disable. What the hell? Oh wait, here's something that can help. Crap, it's not letting me see much more than that. Crap. Alright, I'll have to figure that out another time.
How could I forget? Come on, let's go. The quicker we start, the quicker we'll be finished and off for a nice hot meal.
Thank you both. I mean it.
Oh, that was some awkward... Oh man, that was not a good line delivery. Ow. Yeah, okay. That's enough for one day. I'm gonna see to that support conversation at the end of it. Sorry about all the nonsense that's been going on in chat. I don't know how it'll look once that things finally calm down. Honestly, I'll probably just... Yeah, I think I'm just gonna kill the chat for this one. This was just a mess. Yep. I'm probably just gonna... Yeah. That was just a mess. Alright. Where's chat? Oh well, I'll worry about that once the stream's over. Either way! Still a fun time in game. Just wish chat was behaving itself. Yeah, well. Then, just to be clear for chat, please don't impersonate people. You do that and you will be banned. And I will not be kind about it. Oh man. Let's see. Well. Let's see participants. Alright, that'll be an easier way to check in future. Alright, I don't know how long the timeout lasts, so I guess we'll see before too long. But for now, thank you all for watching. And next time we jump in, we're gonna see to whatever insanity Fleisch has in store for us. Oh man. As much as I want to see to that right now, yeah, no. This would be a good place to stop. So, it's where we will stop. It gets us at about the right starting point for later. And in the meantime, carry on. So, that in mind, thank you all for watching. I'll see you for the next one, which might be Tuesday. I do have Monday off, but that'll be a Sonic stream, so on the middle of the day as well. So on what was it? Well, we'll see how it turns out. Either way, it'll probably be Tuesday, might be Wednesday, we'll see. It'll be Sonic next, then it'll be this. That's all I know for certain. So either way, until then, I'll see you all later.